Hey guys, we are back for another movie commentary. This time, the people over at patreon.com/blindaway voted for Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Harry Potter 2. Surprise, surprise.
You know, I feel like the first two are the most similar, with both being directed by Chris Columbus, and you know, it's not until the third one that I feel like the series really starts to evolve. But I still like this movie, and it introduces one of my favorite movie actors, Lucius Malfoy, in here.
Jason Isaacs.
Jason Isaacs.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
With
Did he die?
yeah. So, anyway, yeah, I say we get started with this thing.
Let's do it.
Calvin, where are we?
We are right at the beginning, just as the movie fades up, and we see clouds and the Warner Brothers logo.
Just before it starts going.
This is a Blu-ray, right?
Yep, American Blu-ray.
American Blu-ray.
Now,
two-pack.
Is there extended in this or what?
This should also be the extended edition.
Okay.
The same as Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
Okay.
Which I don't know if I've seen extended on this one either or not.
I have not.
Good.
I don't know either.
I think I've seen the movie once.
Not.
Yeah. I know I've seen it once.
Yeah.
But
okay.
All right, let's do it.
Let's let the healing begin.
All right. We're gonna press play.
Keep watching Good Will Hunting.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I thought you said Eric.
Hooray.
Hooray.
Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
Potter, the boy who lived.
Oh, unrelated, but you know what's a really cool thing?
What?
Watching Sam Witwer play as Darth Maul in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Really?
It was pretty fun.
Oh, okay.
One of our followers is kind of friends with him. Yeah. I was like, really?
That's cool.
They're like, yeah. And here's why. I'm like, shit.
All right, so Harry has spent, a whole, school year at this magical school,
Dude, all these houses
changing
look the
his
same.
entire life, and now he's back on Privet Drive.
Dude, this place is
Doing
magical.
nothing.
Do you see how every house looks exactly the same?
How's that magic?
That's magic.
It's industry.
It's a housing development.
It's what Saruman gave up magic so he could become part of the industry.
And these their mom and dad actors play the whole way through, right? Pretty much.
They do. Yep. Same act. Yeah. And Hagrid ends up giving him a scrapbook that he makes about his parents, so that
Yeah.
Harry gets to see his parents when he wants to. Doesn't have to go to the mirror anymore.
I started reading them again. I actually started with this one.
Yeah.
This is a few years ago.
Sure.
He actually gave him that scrapbook just before he got on the train home last movie, right?
No. Well, yes, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, Harry's not allowed to do magic. Uncle Vernon is keeping him, making him keep the owl.
Hedwig, yeah.
Hedwig locked up. And he locks him in his room. But he does give him a room.
Yeah.
Instead of under the stairs.
Instead of under the stairs. Because Harry now can threaten. Because remember, Hagrid said, you can't use magic, but they don't know you can't use magic.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're slightly afraid of him now.
He can get a little piggy wiggy tail again.
He could.
Mm-hmm.
They let him have Dudley's second bedroom.
Yeah.
He had 2 bedrooms?
He had
Yeah.
2 bedrooms. One
He had
for
so
his
many
bed
because he had too many.
Well,
he
there's
had
so much of
stuff.
Dudley.
Yeah.
You know what I
He
mean?
had so much
Gifts.
stuff.
and presents and stuff.
In the lounge.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
This guy has the best face. This actor.
He does. Look at the wife too, Petite.
It's because he has that slight lazy eye to him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Dude, right you will, man.
He has that eye closed thing.
Yeah.
Wait, who's coming?
Uncle Vernon has a business meeting,
Oh.
so they're entertaining.
Uncle Vernon looks kind of like a teddy bear. That sounds weird.
Yeah.
What the hell is Goblin doing here?
It's a house elf.
House elf.
It's not an elf. I've seen elves. We just watched Lord of the Rings. It's not an elf.
That's what an elf looks like in this world.
Yeah.
I like that Harry has pinned up Gryffindor things on his room and stuff.
He has this little tie back there and stuff.
Yeah. I'll freak it out.
What?
That's like an act of kindness, right?
Yeah, house elves are servants. They don't get asked to sit down. They are meant to serve.
You're not
know?
to rest.
You're not
No
well,
resting.
You're not nice to them. Why would you? They're servants.
Like an equal.
Yeah.
What's the Malfoy's house elf, right?
Yeah.
So it's
it's prevalent throughout a lot of the world,
Jesus.
which is why Hermione creates spew.
spew.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an acronym for the thing that she creates, the house elf awareness, movement.
Well, I figured I don't know. I can't imagine Dumbledore being like, an asshole.
He's generally nice to them.
Okay.
But the wizarding world in general just take it for granted that they do this.
Okay.
The house elves at Hogwarts are treated well.
Mm-hmm.
They're not mistreated or anything.
Yeah.
But they still, terrible hours, not great living conditions.
But yeah, I mean that part
Okay.
whenever he's like, "Well, you haven't met very decent wizards, then have you?" And he's like, "No, I haven't." And then he's just beating himself
Yeah.
because he's insulting his family.
So that would command him to be quiet. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I command you.
And could you imagine being Harry and you just waiting to go back to Hogwarts, and this fucking guy shows up and says you can't, you shouldn't.
Right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't listen to him at all.
So he shows up here to help him, tell him not to go. It's dangerous. What the?
He's not allowed to say. He can't disobey his masters.
Isn't he disobeying by being here though?
He is. That's why he's punishing
Look at the
himself.
zoom in on his face.
It went from so wide.
It reminds
to
me of Aaron when he walks in and we're doing something fun.
Yeah.
He just does that. Let's do this. The show that Shane wants to do least.
I love this line that Vernon has here. you ruined the punchline of my Japanese golfer joke.
And fix that door.
Yeah. Hey, a sock.
Yeah.
How's he know that?
I don't know. How does he know that?
I don't know. You know.
You know. You've seen it.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
So first movie, or first book, magic is used that he can't help but get mail, and now it's being used to keep it away from him.
Yeah.
Kind of backfired.
Yep.
Dobby keeping the letters from him and then immediately revealing that he was
Yep.
keeping the letters from him.
Yeah. Dobby just hits his head on everything.
Oh, cake.
I would be so fucking upset.
Shouldn't he be listening to Harry?
No, Harry's not his master.
Yeah.
You have to remember, he's saving Harry right now. He knows that Harry will be in trouble and not be let back. What is this, 2002?
Dude, I like the spark from his fingers there.
I don't know.
Like it snaps.
Yeah, I think it's
I mean, I think it's the
Christmas
same year as
2002.
Two Towers. It's pretty good Dobby, the effect,
Mm-hmm.
I love this because it makes it look like he is the one doing it. With his hands outstretched.
Look at the actress.
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Wow.
Oh, I think this is a little extended right here.
How did Vernon not notice that until
He
there?
did.
Like it took so long.
Look at him. These poor people. I like the spark effect of the elf magic. It's
Yeah.
really good.
It's cool.
He's disturbed. He goes around throwing people.
Whoa.
I would rip his throat out. I understand how important he is to the story,
Yeah.
everything that happens in the last book, but God.
I like the subtle
I love how he's locking them in here,
Yeah.
like in movie Hook. Robin
his
Williams
face.
is putting the bars on the windows.
Jeez.
Because
I like when Dobby disappears. They keep his eyes there for a second, and they go away a little later than, the rest
than
of the
everything
body.
else.
Yeah.
Dude, he put some bars on there. There's bars
did.
outside. There's bars on the windows.
Yeah,
and
man.
Jesus.
Yeah.
scared of open windows.
He needs to like turn into smoke.
Well, he's forbidding him to go to the school. He's never going anywhere.
That's
again.
what Dobby wanted.
Ron Weasley's such a good friend.
Right.
Yeah, this
And
is
you know
awesome.
what? Fred and George are good brothers.
Yeah, they
go
are.
with him.
They're fucking great. Yeah.
It's gotta be so loud.
Man, they look young.
They look so young.
Yeah.
This is when his voice really starts to crack too.
Yeah.
Which one?
Ron.
Ron?
Yeah.
Rupert Grint. I remember the first time I watched the trailer for Sorcerer's Stone, and it was like, "Hiya, Harry."
Right.
I was like, "Oh my gosh, this kid's growing up." It was great.
Oh!
Pulled the whole window.
I mean,
off.
if the first thing wasn't loud enough, that's loud.
Him waking up is so funny. He's like,
Potter!
Jesus.
Look at all those locks on that damn door. Look how much he wants to get in there.
I love when he's like, Petunia, he's escaping.
Escaping.
He goes for his ankle. He's gonna pull him out of that car. I love it.
Oh my
Like,
God.
he could have died there.
Yeah, he could have.
He
He
could
could have been a kind of quadriplegic, man.
I do like how it counts that they're not using magic because the car is
already magic.
Yeah.
charmed.
So it's like a special vehicle, so they're not.
Yeah,
That would
so
make
they're
a-
not using magic.
They're not casting anything.
Yeah.
That would make a ruckus, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
it
yeah,
sounded like
definitely.
a shitty old plane.
And then we've come to the burrow,
Oh, the burrow.
which is supposed to be, they're very poor. They don't have a lot of money, but look at the land.
But it's a
look at the
magical
house,
place,
Yeah.
full of love.
Pretty sure I saw a burrow in Lord of the Rings. Didn't look anything like that.
That was, yes,
Jeez, the dishes do themselves.
they do.
That's what we need. I'd love that.
How many Weasley children are there?
1, 2, 3,
seven.
Is there 4?
3, 4.
The two brothers, Ron.
I think there's 7. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
7?
Yeah.
There's
I
7.
only
See,
remember the,
Merlin wouldn't put
there's-
up with that shit, man.
I remember the older twins, right?
Yeah.
Right,
There's the older twins.
There's Ron, and then there's a girl.
There's
Percy.
Jenny.
That's all I remember.
There's Percy.
Jeez.
And then there's Bill.
Bill.
He's a dragon guy,
and
right?
Another one. No.
No, that's
There's another one. Charlie,
Charlie.
Okay, yeah.
Was it
who works for Gringotts Bank.
Fred and George?
Fred and George, the twins.
Yeah.
Dude, why does everything's doing itself?
No, it's because Mrs. Weasley is a magical homemaker.
That's what I say, man. Merlin, he wouldn't put up with that shit.
I love this.
Yeah. That's why you always leave a note.
Yep.
Yep.
She's so sweet to him.
She's so great. Yeah.
She's the exact best friend's mom.
Yeah.
When they get in trouble and they're cheerful to you.
It's like one of those things where, if you're gonna get in trouble, you want to make sure one of your friends is there with you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they'll.
And then
It'll
your
soften
parents
the
look at you
blow.
like, when they leave, you die.
See, I'm worse when the other kids are there.
Yeah.
Because I want them to spread the legend.
Yeah.
You know?
What?
She likes him. But it is interesting. They have 7 kids. They stopped when they finally got a girl.
Yeah.
I did that.
Yeah. You
Not
did.
7. But
Yeah, you didn't have
Yeah.
7. My uncle stopped at 5.
He still didn't have a
5
boy.
girls.
No boy.
That's so damn funny.
Yeah, he gave up.
Is Fred and George, are the actors actually twins?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
But they're not actually redheads.
I love how he's so
That-
fascinated.
Yeah. I really like the actors they got for all the Weasleys, but especially the parents.
Yeah.
Like, even though the father isn't exactly, he's supposed to be like tall and lanky, kind of like Ron is supposed to be tall and lanky. But I mean, he does it so well. Now I imagine him.
Yeah.
It's funny because I originally saw him on Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
In a
And
very strange comedy role.
he's also, along with Dr. House, one of the robbers from 101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I love is just how alien the non-Muggle world is to them. You know?
Oh.
Yeah. You mean
Like,
the Muggle world is to them?
Oh yeah.
I like how the dad, she says about the car, and he's like, "Oh, how'd it go?" And
Yeah,
he's like,
how'd it
"What?"
go?
And he's like, I mean, very wrong, boys. Very wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of mischief that the twins get from him. When Voldemort was still in power, the Weasleys were firmly on the side of the Order of the Phoenix, and they were rebels back then.
Yeah.
Now they work for the government. They have
Yeah.
a little bit of rebel in them.
Yeah.
Enchanting a Muggle car.
Flu powder.
Yep. I like how Ron is wearing one of the sweaters he always gets on Christmas.
Yeah.
Which is the R sweater.
It's weird how everyone else has to stand back if they're not in the spell, kind of,
Yeah.
They can't
Well,
send
you
one
get-
more at one at a time.
No, one at a time. You also get very dirty doing it, which is why it's like considered a poor way to travel.
Yeah.
What's a rich way to travel? Apparition? I don't know.
Well, Apparition is
Portkey.
the best one. A port key is also pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you can also use the Flu Network to talk too.
Yeah,
Like,
that's how they.
call
Like
each other.
Notes and stuff like that.
What did he say? Diagonally. The way he says it is so unconcerned. It was like, you just lost Harry Potter.
Oh, his glasses are cracked, bruh.
Yeah.
Doesn't Hermione fix it?
She does. Again.
Dude, that just cracked, explode in your eye.
So he just went somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't very clear. So he's in this dark arch shop that's in Nocturne Alley, which is just around the corner pretty much.
Is it diagonally from Diagon?
Pretty
Alley?
much. But this hand, in the book, they explain that it's like a thieves' hand. If it holds a candle, I think, they say that it will give light only to the person holding it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Some of the shit in this world is freaky and deadly.
Very deadly.
Like the book that fucking eats you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's also extremely easy to heal people,
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain point.
Don't get in there.
But, yeah, right? It's like an Iron
I
Maiden.
wouldn't get
Yeah,
in
like fucking, what that guy's name? That poet? Edgar Allan Poe?
Why is he
Yeah.
hiding from Malfoy?
Now, I love Lucius. Now,
He is so great.
in
Yeah.
the movie, it's just kind of like a random thing that he's hiding in. In the book, it's I think they call it the Vanishing Cabinet. And we find out in the 6th book that Malfoy uses the Vanishing Cabinet that's here and links it to the one that's at Hogwarts so he can smuggle in people. So it's a cool little detail that Harry is actually in that very important cabinet from the 6th movie right now. This is extended, right?
No.
He's selling Draco.
Maybe.
Draco looks older. Like,
Yeah.
like he looks older than like Harry does.
Yeah, he does. Just don't need it. Not with me. So yeah, the Ministry has been doing these raids lately.
Yeah.
So he's trying to get rid of stuff at the dark magic place that he doesn't have them.
Interesting. I want to just happen now. Like the conversations about privacy.
Yeah.
Versus security. In this world, though, with a Voldemort, I don't need privacy.
Right.
I got
Yeah.
nothing to hide. Well, Nothing anyone would care about.
You just take more money?
Yep.
That's his price.
And he's filthy rich, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filthy.
He doesn't need it. I'm sure some of this is extended.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has to be. Like,
I
it's-
don't remember it.
I like that guy sneaking a coin
There's
back.
a few scenes back and forth that were cut out for shortness.
That guy looks like he'd be a monk on Vikings.
Yeah. A monk. Vikings.
Probably was.
Imagine being, typecast as a monk. Like that guy from Monk.
Mm.
So nothing bad happened with him hiding in there.
This is new as fuck, isn't it?
I mean, you can see why they would cut it. you
Yeah.
know?
It didn't really
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, I thought I remember him just kind of running into Malfoy quickly.
Yeah,
Doesn't he?
that's what happened. Look at this guy. What a creepy looking guy. Look at that creepy look.
That
This whole alley's creepy.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a guy that you don't want to walk by.
I think in the that guy there, in the book, I think this witch has a tray full of like fingertips. And she's
Oh.
trying to sell it to people. And Hagrid, when he comes to save Harry, he like knocks him down. She starts screaming and runs away.
Yeah, what is
Like
it?
all
Like a
these fingertips
Slytherin
going
alley
over
or
the
something, or
place?
what?
Nocturne
This
alley.
is Nocturne Alley.
Nocturne.
It's a back alley. It's where the not very good business is done there.
Okay.
It's also spelled knock.
I feel like this place is like
Turn.
2 streets, though. You know.
Or nocturnal. As in night.
No, I mean it's spelled knock turn is what
Yeah.
I said.
Mhm.
Nothing
When we
do
went
with
to Harry
nocturnal.
Potter World, this is one of the coolest places going
Oh,
to
that's-
yeah.
Diagon Alley.
Yeah, and they had a little Nocturne alley there.
I can remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, it said like Nocturne alley.
Oh,
They didn't have anything in it,
okay.
but they had like a little side street thing.
See, is this illegal? What she does?
Well, technically, yes. I think because she's not at school.
I don't know what the rules are at Diagon
Yeah.
Alley.
I mean,
No,
she's
because
she's in a magical environment right now, but she's still underage.
but
I'm just saying,
you
like-
have to cast a spell or something in the wand shop to find your wand. That's not illegal. It's
Yeah,
not regulated.
true.
here. I don't think any magic or anything is regulated here.
Yeah.
Or it might just been a detail they didn't care about too.
Yeah.
You know. Like I guess I kind of justify it by like it
Sure.
takes a certain degree of a spell to make the alarms go off.
Yeah. Calvin, you sound a little low to me. Does he sound low to anybody else?
I don't know. I'm talking at normal volume.
Okay.
I feel like I hear you more from out here.
Yeah, we might want to turn him up a little bit. If we can. Okay. Sorry, I just noticed. Yep, Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yeah.
That's the guy that directed the first Thor movie.
This guy is.
This guy did. Really?
Yeah, he directed. He's a very famous director, Shakespearean actor. What's that recent Orient Express movie?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
Murder in
directed
the Orient
that.
Express.
He's also the bad guy in one of your guys' favorite movies, Wild Wild West.
Really?
Yeah, the guy in the wheelchair.
He's
That's him?
loveless.
Yeah,
Damn.
I have to look at him. I don't see it.
it's 100% him.
Did not know
Nah,
any of that.
I still can't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. His
How
name
about
is
now?
Loveless.
Go say it again.
How about now?
I don't know. I still don't feel like I hear it in the.
Say
mic.
something again, Kevin.
Hello.
It doesn't sound any different.
Yeah, sorry. Well, I hear that.
Yeah. Can't hear that at all, can you?
Hmm. Is it pointed to him?
Yeah.
See how they're all really dirty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's because they
From
went through the flu. I love that he just commands the scene by whispering, you know?
Yeah.
He's so good.
Now, Potter or Draco.
It just doesn't look like a firm grip.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta think the that scar is, is evidence of the reason why Lucius lost his master.
Yeah.
Because he was firmly a Death Eater. People didn't know.
Lucius Malfoy was?
Yeah.
I thought he was on an investigation, wasn't he, and stuff?
I think he was, but he was cleared.
Okay.
Because he's friends to the Ministry of Magic and he gives a lot of money to a lot of people, And being a pureblood wizard the way he is, he really hates muggles.
Yeah.
And also him being rich.
Yeah.
Like it.
I don't. Do you think he sounds different?
Second-hand book.
Not at all. Can.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I can't hear you very well, like in my actual ear. Can you? Calvin, say something. Say your name.
Hello, Calvin.
Sounds fine.
Does it sound fine to you?
I feel like I can hear myself better.
Okay, I hear you a little bit better now. Okay.
Yeah.
It may have been more in the headphones rather than the...
Maybe. I don't know. Shane said he couldn't.
Yeah, I
me
couldn't hear
well.
Matt that well as you guys.
So, are the Weasleys the only poor people?
No, they're
No.
just very poor.
Okay. It's just poor, red hair, Weasleys. Is that what it is?
It's like
Yeah.
it's like it's Mir's life. Like
What?
I'm just kidding.
Redhead, poor, they're Weasleys.
So there he gets Ginny's books and puts them back in her little cauldron, and as we know at the end of the story, he actually put Tom Riddle's diary in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they get used books, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking standoff, man.
Yep.
It's fucking adult,
Yeah, right?
It's kind of funny. I hope I can aspire to be like that when
You
I'm
do,
older.
I'm
Like
sure.
the Malachi's like rival friends,
Yeah. You have a cane.
Yeah. But I'm jacked.
All right, run into this wall real hard, quickly.
I never understood why they go first and then Ron and they make them go last. Doesn't that just seem weird?
Yeah.
It is,
Seems
yeah.
very weird.
Like parents, I don't think parents would do that.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Like, they didn't let
Maybe
all
in the 70s.
Maybe.
Like, they didn't let all the kids go first.
Yeah.
They let most of the kids.
Like it's done in
Oh!
Yeah. It's done in a weird way where it's like only for the sake of this to get them stuck,
yeah.
It's the same guy from last time
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Last
The
movie.
real employee.
Yeah.
Shaking his
kids.
head.
Platform 9 3/4. Think it being funny.
It's Dobby, right, doing this?
Yeah, Dobby has sealed it
Yeah.
off.
Dude, I would rip his throat out.
So in this situation, what do you do?
Go home.
Text him? I
I
don't
just
know.
wait.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
gonna come back.
Yeah, they notice that we're
You
not
know?
there.
But they take the car.
Yeah.
Well, like, mom and dad were only dropping the kids off,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, he said like, "What if they can't get back through?" But
He must,
they'll
yeah,
get
he
back. They can
reasons like a child,
can
you know?
operate. Yeah.
He thinks like a child. He, you know.
Yeah. And so many muggles see and hear the car.
It's backfiring and shit.
Why in the hell they just drive it out of city limits? You know?
Because they're kids and they don't think things through.
I was always thinking through how to not get in trouble.
Yeah.
You know?
They had this thing the whole time and never fucking used it. Like,
I mean, that's one
Harry,
of Ron's things. He doesn't think about muggles.
Yeah, but
I guess that's right, yeah.
Harry didn't think about it either. It's like, hey, maybe we should.
I mean, Harry didn't know that, probably.
Well, not about the cloaking device, but he knew muggles shouldn't see a flying car.
He's also the one that brought it up.
Yeah, after they'd already taken off. They had a whole time of loading the car and
Look at
everything.
Hedwig
bring
back
that up.
there, just like
Yeah.
chilling.
I feel bad for the owl when they ran into the wall, man.
Yeah,
That's gorgeous too, by the way.
it is.
Mhm.
And then what?
What the hell are their parents going to do? How are they going to drive back?
I know.
Yeah, you know.
Hopefully they have some flu powder.
Like, stand by me.
Yeah.
I always thought the visual effect of the flying car had really good weight to it.
Yeah.
Like the way it turns and stuff.
Yeah.
It's convincing to me as a flying car.
What if he just died, man? You
He's
know?
dead.
Exactly.
Turn the car.
Yeah, right.
Turn it to the other way. Tip it.
This is fucking Christopher
Set me
Columbus.
down on the
we need
train.
something extra in this scene.
Yeah.
Your hands all sweaty. Ugh.
I would have just tilted the car to the right.
Right. How does a wheel do that? Like if you turn it left, does it tilts it? It doesn't go left?
Does it turn it left? Does it
I don't
tilt
know.
it? How does he go up and down?
Does he have to have a bunch of pedals to change up what it does?
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
What's like a 6-hour drive?
Probably. Fly,
I feel like they wake up in the morning and they go, and it takes all day to get there almost.
pretty much.
They wreck into this 1,000-year-old tree here, don't they?
They do. The Whomping Willow,
Yeah.
which is ultimately will be a setup for the next book.
Yeah. It's a killer.
It is
You know?
a killer.
Are they running out of gas?
Yeah, I believe so. George of the jungle.
Uh-oh.
Sucks, man.
Yeah.
And his core, I think, is a unicorn hair.
Yeah.
So it's hanging by the unicorn hair.
Like Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You figure the school would not let him, like, do stuff with that wand.
Why?
This is broken.
Oh.
It's dangerous.
It'd be like going to military school and your side piece
Is that how
just
it works?
goes off. You know?
Does it,
Yeah.
does it shoot out the brake? Like, you know, is
Yeah,
that...
well, I mean, he tries to fix it with spello tape, which is really magical tape, you know?
Yeah.
Because he can't afford to buy a new one. And that wand is actually not even... Like, that wand didn't choose him. That's one of his older brother's old wands.
It's like a hand-me-down.
Really?
Because they can't afford a new wand, you know?
Wait,
Huh.
so you can have multiple wands?
You can. Any wizard can use any wand. It's only... A certain wand is, like, really good for you, you know?
Yeah, I wonder if that affects his ability to use magic.
Yeah. You remember too, like later in the series, it's introduced the idea of winning a wand from somebody else.
Yeah.
Like Harry overpowers Draco and takes his wand.
Yeah.
And his wand kind of listens to Harry now, you know? Ollivander talks about how wand lore it's a really complex and like unexplored thing. Like,
Okay.
they don't really know why it does what it does.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just that certain wands work better for certain wizards.
Why does it go out there where the spiders are? You know what I mean?
It's pissed off.
Yeah. Just got the shit kicked out of it by a tree.
Jeez.
That's the scene in this? Isn't that the scene in the movie? The spider shit.
Yeah.
Oh god, that shit's scary as
Yep.
fuck, dude.
Aragog. But yeah, Mr. Weasley, while enchanting the car, has accidentally given it a personality and a consciousness.
Really?
Oh, is that what it is?
And that's why it's pissed off and it leaves.
I thought it was like going back home or something.
No, it runs away and it goes in the woods and it becomes like a jungle car.
A jungle car.
In the
Yeah.
Forbidden Wood.
Does insurance cover that?
It does not.
Damn.
It's an act of God.
I guess.
Say, what's a jungle car?
Yeah. It becomes like feral
Interesting. Okay.
and lives in the jungle.
So is all that in the book?
Not
Flying the willow.
the willow is not him almost falling out. I don't think it's in the book.
Okay.
No.
But him getting locked out of getting on the train.
I love this
Yeah.
delivery.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. It's so good.
Avian Strachian right there.
Oh dear, we are in trouble.
Ooh.
You notice that Filch catches him and takes him to Snape when he should have taken them to McGonagall.
Yep.
Yeah. The head of their house.
But he takes him to the guy that's really going to get him in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The president of the United States knows, right? Or that's later on.
Yeah, the world leaders know
Okay.
about wizards in general.
Imagine Trump like just
That'd be fucking crazy.
yeah. What?
Oh my
fucking
gosh.
that fucking
Yeah, he'd tell everybody.
yeah.
You won't believe this.
Yeah.
They're wizards.
That's the way Dumbledore talks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They get off pretty scot-free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
everything that they pulled off.
Detention.
McGonagall is Flint's mom, right? Captain
Yeah,
Flint.
the actor.
The actress.
Toby
and actor.
Stevens.
Yeah.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, Toby Stevens is the son of, what's her name?
McGonagall.
Yeah, I know.
Maggie Smith.
Maggie Smith. Dame.
Did she
Dame
play the
Adams,
lady,
Maggie
old lady in
Smith.
Titanic?
No.
Or is that lady much
She's the
older?
old. She's old Wendy and
The old lady as in.
Yeah, she's old Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you talking about the old lady in Titanic that goes, oop?
With the heart of the ocean.
Because he farts.
No, she's definitely not her.
Okay. Yeah, that lady's much older. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially yeah.
I was trying to think of like on the Titanic.
And yeah, Wendy
couldn't-
Andrea Moria Darling, right?
Now that's extended.
Yeah, it is. They find a little note that says that Filch is taking remedial magic courses because he's a squib. He can't do magic. So he's like really embarrassed. And he takes the note back.
So he's like trying to learn magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can he?
No, I don't think so.
So like you either have it or you don't, right?
Yeah.
You can't like try to learn even if you.
Yeah. I mean, you can use magical objects. Like Filch uses like magical cleaners and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But those are just potions. This is so damn dangerous.
Right?
Like they have kids handling these things.
Fatal.
That
Yeah, but the
kill
babies
you.
don't do that, though, right?
Yeah, they'll only knock you out.
Yeah.
But even still.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Who is that lady?
But how can you listen to instructions if you have on earmuffs to drown out the crying?
It's literally magic.
Magic earmuffs.
Yeah. It's because they're all wearing the same kind
Yeah,
of.
I'd be like
earmuff.
Jesus, look at that thing.
Yeah. Imagine the full-grown one.
Yeah, what would it look like?
The book.
she's
for
really
some-
good.
This part is so interesting in the book.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
is. Dude, in like Wizard Warfare, you could just like
Look at that.
grab a bunch of these and throw them into a crowd,
Right?
Yeah.
kill people like bombs.
Why would you? Why?
Is that a puppet?
Yeah, they're all.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
I like how different they all look.
Yeah,
too.
me
Yeah.
too.
It's not just the same one each
Yeah.
time. It's like there's like a fatter
One's
one, a
fat. Like a
skinnier
fat fuck
one,
and a skinny one.
There's some are shorter than others.
Yeah.
I like that. It's like each one's a baby.
Yep.
Yep. Spello tape.
Now again, like if my wand broke like that, I would take so much care in perfectly taping it up.
Right?
But he's like,
And it's twisting.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
Scotch tape.
New kid, right?
Colin McCready.
man, you can really notice in this shot how worse Ron's robes are than everybody else's.
Yeah.
Because they're old hand-me-down robes. You
They're
know?
like gray where everyone
Like,
else's is
yeah.
blacks.
Like, you know, again, the Weasleys are just poor. They can't afford good stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Oh no, this is the one that crashes into stuff.
Yeah, Ron has a bad owl, too.
Is
And
it?
it's not even his owl. It's
It's the
his
family
family's
owl.
owl. He has a rat.
Is it like? Does it have bad vision or is it
I think
dumb?
he's just
old,
I
right?
think he's just old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's old.
And dumb.
Like I had a dog that got old and he couldn't see that well. He would run into walls.
Yeah.
What?
It's a special kind of letter that screams what's written.
Oh yeah, his mom's pissed off.
But who knows what it says? I wouldn't open it in front of everybody. It could say anything.
Like your fucking dick small.
If you don't
motherfucker.
open it, it does it even louder.
If you don't open it?
If you don't open it. I really love how
It's like teeth.
the teeth are coming from the white, and then the envelope is the lips.
And the ribbon is the tongue.
Yeah.
There's like a tongue in there too.
Yeah.
Poor Jenny.
It's like more embarrassing for her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that gives you some street cred if you're Rod. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You stole a car? Hell yeah, man! I
Right.
stole a car. We picked up these chicks, dude. Fuck them. You know what I mean?
They're 12.
My brother lost Virginia at 12.
So did she write? When she wrote that, she wrote Virginia. Did she write "blow a raspberry"?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or the-
Why is it
maybe
called
something.
blowing raspberry?
It's always been that.
I never understood why.
That's
Your
just
tongue
what
looks
it
like a
is.
raspberry when you stick it out. And,
No, it doesn't.
yeah, it does.
What? No, it doesn't.
I put strawberries,
Yes, it does.
raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, my smoothies all the time. Nothing like a raspberry.
It doesn't look like that.
I love that he is.
What if
He
you're
has a
black?
painting of himself, painting a painting of himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like my thing, man. I killed a bear with my bare hands.
Yeah.
With bears that I stole. I killed with my bare hands.
No.
So it's one of the things left out of the first movie, but you find out that Hogwarts has been unable to keep a defense against the dark arts teacher for an entire.
Do they not
for
say
a
that
year.
in the movie at all?
I don't think they said it in the first one.
Do they say it in this one?
I don't think they.
Do they ever
I don't
reference
think
it
they
in the
ever
movies?
really reference it.
Because I know we
I don't
talked
think they
about
really
it.
do.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a because Voldemort, Tom Riddle came to apply, and when Dumbledore shot him down, ever since then, it's implied that he cursed the position.
And they can only have it for
And
1 year,
he-
right?
And yeah, it never lasts more than 1 year.
Because the last movie was the guy that had Voldemort in the back of his head, right?
That was Professor Quirrell, and the loophole, because he has actually taught before. The loophole is that he taught 1 year and then took a year off to go like learn more. Where
Yeah.
he went to Albania and got Voldemort, and then came back. So he doesn't break the curse, you know, because he didn't last more than 1 year consecutively.
Well, and then the next time he came back, he was also like
Voldemort,
He
yes.
had, he had Voldemort on him.
So, but the thing is that, you know, obviously Dumbledore can see through this guy. However, there are like nobody wants to take the position, you know,
Yeah.
because everybody's too afraid. They think it's cursed. But Gilderoy Lockhart is so up his own ass. He's like, I'll do it. You know, he thinks it would be a great opportunity to
Yeah.
further his legend.
I really love whenever we get to the one guy, Mooney. Is that his name?
Mad-Eye
Mad-Eye
Mooney.
Mooney.
Mad-eyed
I really
Mooney.
like him.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah.
neat character.
Mr. Potter.
He's that guy's dad, right? Whatever his name is from Star Wars.
Yeah. Gleason.
Yeah.
Brendan Gleason is Mad-Eye Moody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He screams as he says it.
What are these?
They're pixies.
Cornish pixies.
Cornish.
Yeah.
They're like
Caught, man. They're a civilization of
I
people.
mean, they're like a pest
Okay.
in this world, you know?
Yeah. They're like if ferrets could fly.
What? Why?
I love their wee. So this is his lesson.
To be
Poor
honest,
Neville.
that's kind of funny.
How
Yeah.
can they produce that much lift?
That'd rip your
Magic.
ears out.
Magic. I remember in the book there's this really funny thing where this is happening, and Crabbe and Goyle, who are Malfoy's like, you know, stooges,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like they are lazily and poorly swinging their giant fists trying to protect Malfoy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's riding the dragon.
Oh, shit.
Even the,
The
painting, yeah.
is being bothered.
Like the one
Takes
Portrait of himself.
What?
See, he can't even handle these bugs pretty
Yeah.
much.
Ooh.
I love the expression on their faces. It's
I
so
like that
funny.
one right there.
Yeah.
They look like little Smurfs with
Yeah, they
wings.
do.
Yeah.
Whoa. Aw, poor
Poor
Longbottom.
Poor Neville.
It is always him.
Yeah.
It's always him. He must have been listening to Kanye West.
Yeah, right.
From who?
From Snape. Snape just gives him a note. Yeah, you can use it.
I like how he's hiding back there.
Yeah, I know. Just for this moment.
Little bastard.
Haha, there he is. Look. Look at this.
Fucking
bro.
Malfoy bought his way onto this team.
Yeah.
Funny, get your new teeth, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you can do that.
Ah, yes. Good job, Hermione.
What do you say to that? Doesn't
Yeah.
contradict that, you know.
I mean, you call him
You're-
a slur.
Yeah.
You're
you know?
right, you stupid person.
If you say a slur into something intelligent, make it funny at least, you know.
We say eat slugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to do a curse that makes you vomit slugs.
You figured
And
that'd just be like so against the rules.
Literally backfired.
That's disgusting,
oh my
dude.
God.
That is terrible, man.
Wow.
I kicked that cameraman like Dennis Rodman kicked one in 1997.
Yeah. See, I can really tell right there, like, how much grayer
Yeah,
his
his
robe
robes.
is.
Yeah. I love his giant crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a ballista.
Oh, really? Man, there's no way to stop. That'd be
Look how
terrible.
pale he is.
Yeah.
Better out than in.
Oh man, look how.
So Hagrid is still pretty close to Hogwarts here, right?
Yeah.
Dude, he is so pale.
Yeah.
He's paler than Hermione.
She's like the best wizard out of all the students there. Like, she
Gosh,
always knows the
well,
spell. She's always casting the right
Exactly.
things. Like, she's so good.
Yeah, I figured like it's kind of an meritocracy, you know. She's like Jesse Owens. Gets a nod, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
She's like-
that's not what that's important to them, you know? These guys pride themselves on they have been wizards for generations.
And they have never allowed any kind
you
of
gotta remember,
non-magical.
like Voldemort, like the people that supported Voldemort, like they think they should be ruling this world. Instead, they're hiding in secret.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like there's the complete opposite of what they think, and they hate Muggles because, well, why do we have to hide? We're the powerful ones.
That's some of the storylines that we touch in Fantastic Beasts a little bit,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like, the same idea there.
Yep.
Now, while we have, like, Hermione, who's a mudblood being born with no magical parents,
Mhm.
does it often happen, too, where, like, there's a wizard family and someone's
Yeah,
born with
Filch.
no magic?
Yeah, that's what's a squib.
That's, okay. That's
Yeah,
a
Filch
squib.
is one of
Filch
those-
is from a
okay.
magical family. Yeah, it does happen, and you got to imagine it's got to be even.
That's going to be worse.
It's got to be worse because like having a wizard in your family, if you're a Muggle family, like holy shit, this is amazing.
This is crazy.
But having a wizard family with someone that can't do it, like
you become a janitor.
yeah, and everybody around you has superpowers and you don't. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
dude.
crazy.
I can't believe they made him a janitor.
It's like being Midoriya.
Not much for him to do.
It's like what we said last movie. It was like it'd be so much better if he was a magical janitor.
know.
He could clean twice as fast.
Yeah.
Of course, it'd be better if you were anything with magical powers.
Yeah.
I guess cooking or whatever.
So here they reveal that his detention is responding to fan mail from Lockhart,
Yeah.
which both is funny because obviously that's a punishment because you don't want to spend a lot of time with this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And McGonagall also knows like Harry's really gonna hate this because he hates fame. He has real fame where Gilderoy, like he's famous but like he seeks it.
Yeah.
Harry just has it, you know.
Yeah, it's for shit he didn't do, right?
Yeah.
Was his name Gilderoy?
Gilderoy Lockhart. Yeah.
What did he do that he he had a book or whatever they were doing?
He sells books about all of his adventures.
Yeah.
But it turns out later the only real spell he knows to do really well is
Wipe your mind,
he
right?
can wipe memories. So
The
he
Obliviate
finds
spell.
he finds famous wizards, wipes their gets their stories, wipes their minds, and claims it was him.
Yeah. He's a fraud.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
But yeah. So we find out in this movie that Harry is a parcel tongue, which
Yeah.
means that he can
Which-
speak to snakes.
Well, we technically found that out in the first movie, right?
Yeah, but he didn't know that was a thing.
They didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't cover
Yeah.
it then, though, right?
Yeah, they didn't address it.
And he had no idea that it's heavily associated with the dark arts, and only like certain people can do it, and they're almost all dark wizards. So it's people are like, well, what's about this guy that makes him be able to do this really dark thing? And then we don't find out until much later that it's because he has part of Voldemort's soul
Yeah.
as a
The
Horcrux,
stuff.
Yeah.
which lets him do it.
That whole story is so fucking amazing,
Yeah, it's
especially
really
the
good.
way they do in the books,
Yeah,
man.
and the way it's seated. you know.
Yeah. Damn. Now who writes that again?
Jenny.
Oh yeah, because she's
Yeah.
fucking yeah.
Yeah, Tom
Horcrux,
Riddle's
she's possessed. Yeah.
Tom Riddle's diary. She's reading it and talking with him, and then he's taking control
Yeah.
of her.
Jeez.
Mrs. Norris.
See,
So Ginny killed the cat.
Yeah.
it's
No.
petrified, isn't it?
Oh.
The basilisk looks at the cat and it turns to stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
it's
the
petrified.
basilisk will kill you, but it just so happens that every single time it attacks somebody, it looks at them first, and they get petrified, and it doesn't kill them.
Good thing we learned about mandrakes.
Yes. Yes.
Now they can unpetrify, right?
Yeah, mandrakes. I mean, you have to cut them up. Those little screaming babies, you chop them up and put them in a potion.
Aw.
I mean, that sucks.
Poor
It
Phil.
really does suck. For
Why's he
him.
call Mrs. Norris? I don't get that.
That's her name,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the first name?
Mrs.
Like, it's Chuck's wife.
He just janitor. I remember Mr. Smart told me he'd kill me.
Yeah.
I love how matter-of-factly Filch at first, like, you have killed my cat.
Yeah. Right.
It's always those three.
It's always them.
I love the way Dumbledore talks.
Me
It's like
too.
this whispery
Yeah.
You three.
kind of thing.
Petrified. Petrified.
Yeah, I love that.
Dumbledore's like, there is no counter curse. This is so good.
Wow.
Yeah, they're all like, what?
However.
It's like, dang it.
Snape has to be so pissed. Fucking little shit's lying to him with his face. You can
Yeah.
see it. Especially because we know he can read minds.
Yeah.
Who can remind?
Snape. One of the reasons he's such a good double agent is because he has the ability to read minds
And
but-
block people
But more
out.
importantly, he knows how to block people.
What's that called
So-
again? He tries to teach it to
Occlumency.
the occlumency. He tries to teach that to Harry in like the
Fifth
sixth
book.
book or fifth book.
yeah.
Yeah.
So in this moment here, is he reading their minds and
It's
he
possible.
knows they're lying?
Because Harry always, like, in the books, there's always talking about, like, he gives you a look like he knows exactly what you're thinking. And then later we find out he can do that.
He does. He quite literally does.
Well, then shouldn't he know that they're good and innocent and stuff all the time? He always treats
He's
them
also
so like,
has his cover. You know,
but he also knows that they're hiding something.
And the most important thing about being able to read minds, don't let people know that you can read minds.
yeah.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That guy's probably so happy someone stopped on his step.
Right?
I do like Harry's friends because you have Ron, who isn't a great wizard, but he's grown up in this
And he
wizardy
knows that
world,
stuff.
so he knows that kind of stuff. And then you have Hermione, who
The opposite.
grew up in the Muggle world and stuff, but she knows wizarding so well. But I don't know, it's a neat comparison between the two.
Whoa.
I wouldn't drink from that.
I would not either.
I'd be getting some kind of bird flu.
Yeah,
Probably
bird
has
shit man
fleas
is
in
real dirty.
What is she teaching here?
Transfiguration.
Yeah.
Is it the class?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Would you drink from that one?
I don't know, I don't
Is
know.
he suffering?
Probably.
Think about it. He just turned into a cup.
Yeah, like you can still hear it. You
Yeah.
know, like what's it?
No. He's in the title. Chamber of
There's
Secrets.
an armadillo over
Armadillo over there.
So they all just have their own little pet, right?
Well,
So that rat, though,
no,
I mean,
like-
think about that poor motherfucker.
I know. Well, fuck him. It's,
Yeah, fuck him.
I'm happy he's like that.
Yeah.
Me too.
Imagine just being.
Salazar.
One of the changes from books to movies is that in the movies, everybody in the same year seems to take the same class. Like the Slytherins and Gryffindors are always like together, but in the books, it's always 2 classes per class. So like sometimes you'll be with the Slytherins, but sometimes you'll be with the Hufflepuffs. Sometimes you'll be with the Ravenclaws. You know. Because I don't think that Malfoy's present in this scene in the books.
Well, it just makes you wonder, why do they have a Slytherin section? Like I don't know how I always feel about like the Southern General thing, but like it'd be like us
It's
having like honoring our Southern General slave owner guys.
It's like this. I mean, and I don't necessarily agree with this statement, but
Yeah.
it's interesting where people say all Trump supporters are not racist, but all racists are Trump supporters. I mean,
I don't agree with that.
I don't necessarily agree with that. 'cause
Yeah, I
there's
don't
a lot of people
either,
that
but
aren't,
yeah, it's
that's
kinda
what they're
like-
saying. Like, not everybody in Slytherin are bad,
But all the
but
bad
everybody
people.
that's been bad have been Slytherin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not like once you're Slytherin, like, oh fuck this guy, you know.
Yeah.
It could be 10% of them that are bad, you know, because
Yeah.
there are a couple Slytherin that, you know, well, I don't know. I was trying to think like the Battle of Hogwarts, if any left, but because McGonagall does what you said, she gets rid of all the Slytherins
Yeah.
before the fight,
Can you imagine that?
you know.
They just locks them away.
Yeah.
But of course, Harry's
but
kid.
she doesn't
becomes
wanna take
Slytherin.
a chance that they're gonna
you know,
turn on him.
Professor Slughorn, who's you know he fought in the Resistance. He's Slytherin,
Yeah.
you know, and Snape is Slytherin,
Snape is Slytherin.
Yeah.
a
and
good
he's the
guy,
most
right?
important character in the
Bravest
story.
man ever.
But all the bad guys that we have did also come from
Yeah.
Slytherin. So it's-
Yeah.
Is there any villains though that are from like a Gryffindor house or Ravenclaw or anything like that that we have?
Well, we think Sirius Black is. He's from Gryffindor. He's the villain of the third book, but
he's-
it turns out
he's
it's not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure that it's happened. You know, I think that when they say like every bad wizard has been from Slytherin, I think it's just a generalization. I don't know if it's necessarily true.
Yeah.
Like, was Barty Crouch Jr., was he a Slytherin? He's a villain.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh, you know what? Wormtail was not a
Yeah.
Slytherin.
There you go.
Fucking who's
Yeah.
Wormtail again?
Wormtail's the rat.
Scabbers.
Oh
Scabbers? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Gryffindor. With
Yeah,
the
he was
others.
Gryffindor, so that's not true.
And he's bad, right?
Yeah.
What about the werewolf dude?
Lupin.
Lupin, he was Gryffindor.
He was Gryffindor.
Is he bad?
No.
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 But
Fuck
he's,
no.
but he's
good.
a werewolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm right about that, right? He was Gryffindor, Wormtail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he hung out with the others.
Yeah.
Why was there a snake on that or spider on that woman's head?
What woman?
In that book, it showed a woman and a spider on her head.
It's a head crab.
No, it wasn't. It was like just chilling up here.
She's a witch.
What the hell's going on? Is this the last time we get Quidditch?
Until book 6? I mean, no, not book, but I don't think we see it in the movies until the 6th movie.
I feel like I remember it here early on.
No,
and
you
then I
know
feel like
what?
it
There's
goes
something in
away.
the 3rd movie.
Is there?
There
Because
is
Harry falls off his broom.
Yeah,
Okay.
because
And
of
he
the
also
Dementors.
gets we skip over it in the 4th movie because we have the cup.
Yeah.
The 5th movie we don't get it.
Do we skip over it in the 4th movie?
Yeah, because we don't get it again until we see Ron playing, and that's in the 6th year.
Well, it's weird because it's so important in the books.
It is.
Yeah.
Except in the 7th book, right?
Yeah.
Does Gryffindor ever go against the other houses or only Slytherin?
Oh no, they go against the other house all the time. Just
we just never
one
see
of those
it.
things.
Yeah, in the books they have time to like have all those stories and everything.
They tried to hit
kill
him with
someone.
a bat.
Yeah.
Hey, look over there.
Yep.
That was Warwick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Flitwick.
Scothead.
Look for the snitch.
Oh, that was close. Oh man, it broke his
It
broom.
broke his broom. So once again, we got Dobby, who was trying to save Harry by getting him
By
beat so
killing
bad
him.
he'd have to leave Hogwarts.
I hate that little fucker sometimes, man. In this movie, it annoys me.
You really want to kill him?
Imagine if that
Dangerous as hell.
bludger like hit one of their heads as it flew by.
Yeah.
Dead.
No, don't do it.
The least accurate.
Now Harry's going to get suspended for something stupid. You know what I mean? He's going to come back and win the Super Bowl.
Look at that.
Yeah, you figured they'd stop it, but that's one of the things about this wizarding world. Sometimes they're just like, well, shit happens.
Yeah.
They don't only consider dangerous things to be all that dangerous, you know?
Yeah. I always feel like I don't know, like the powerful wizards could freeze it, like use the Force almost, you know?
Like Dumbledore could.
Or Hermione could with that one spell.
She can. She does something, doesn't she? I can't remember who does it.
Oh! Get that snitch.
Malfoy has to seem like a fool right now. He had all that time to look for the snitch.
Yeah.
And Harry still found it first.
Dun, 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 dun,
I think it's
dun, dun,
bullcrap that the
dun,
snitch can go
dun,
down
dun.
here, by the way.
What?
It's what?
I think it's bullcrap that the snitch can go down here, by the way.
Yeah, it needs to
it's
have.
outside the play area.
I mean, again, I think this is a movie thing.
Yeah.
Because they just want to make it look interesting.
It's like
but
the Death Star trench.
It's like the fucking
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks, you know? He pulls off the mask and was fucking the goalie. You
Yeah,
know,
right?
with some that can't happen.
And you got to remember, too, Malfoy has the faster broom. He has the Nimbus 2001.
What's Harry have?
Nimbus 2000. Colin.
That kid's always taking pictures. Oh!
Face.
You know who that kid reminds me of?
Who?
Foggy.
A little bit. I can see that.
Foggy. Who's that again?
Foggy
Daredevil.
Nelson from Nelson and Murdoch. Daredevil.
Oh. Yeah. Younger version, right?
Jeez.
This is terrible.
Oh! Good thing he flew up onto there.
Yeah, right?
Oh, man.
Now everybody's
He's so
worried.
embarrassed.
What's funny, he's not concerned as
No.
much as he's embarrassed.
He's like looking at other people.
That thing's supposed to protect your arm.
Get it, Harry.
You only
get
have
it.
one arm now. He's riding with just his legs. Ugh. Oh man.
Yeah, little shit.
Yeah.
Why can't some
Jeez.
fucking adult come in there and do that shit, man? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hagrid
were the
just
first
grabs it,
there.
rips it in half.
Is there like no referee or anything for Quidditch or nothing?
There is.
Yeah.
Madam Hooches.
Madam Hooch is, but
He doesn't know what
Hagrid didn't stop him. Why not?
It's like rubber.
It doesn't look like it's.
Well, the bones aren't broken.
My arm did that when I crushed it. It was fucking horrible.
What would that feel like?
Much more
It's-
flexible though.
I don't know.
Fucking terrible.
Like think of like pinching nerves and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the name of this potion. Skelly Grow. She just has that.
Yeah. What did you expect? It's just like, oh, that's
Madam
ridiculous,
Pomfrey.
kid.
So does everyone just know that that one guy's a fake?
No.
No.
Some people believe him.
Okay. It's just like whenever they said that, Harry's like, no, not you. And then
I mean,
Hagrid like rolled his eyes, and I'm like, I feel like everyone,
Yeah.
you know, Dumbledore gave a look when he said, I
Yeah.
could have stopped the petrification.
As the school year goes on, they become less and less like, oh, okay, this guy's a fraud, you know?
Yeah.
If I was a fraud, I would not go to be a teacher at a school full of people who know what they're talking about. You know what I mean?
He's just trying to add the credit to his book, pretty much.
Throughout this time, has there been any hints that it's been him? Like for the cake,
No.
for example, we saw like that sparky kind
Yeah.
of thing from the elf.
Yeah.
Has
No,
there been any?
there
no?
hasn't. No, I mean, the one thing we do know, though, is that elf magic is very different from regular human magic. So, like, certain restrictions that are placed upon things don't apply to elf magic.
Like
So,
elves
like-
can apparate in and out of Hogwarts.
Yeah. Yeah, they can. So, it might be one of those things where it's like they're trying to figure out, well, who could have closed this gate? Because can anybody just close the gate, like, you know, or do the blood trick, you know? Like, but house elves have a special power over those kind of things.
Like they're inherently magic creatures.
Now we don't know who his masters are at this point,
No.
right? Has Harry even asked who his masters are?
He doesn't. Well, I don't think he. I think he does, but Dobby hasn't said.
Okay. I said,
He's
he's like, I
forbidden.
can't tell you
Yeah.
the secret. He's like, well, who's your masters? Oh, they're these people.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that should just be information, you know?
Listen.
I've often thought how different this movie would be if the guy who did Smeagol did this. I can never remember his name.
Oh, Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is 2002, 2003, so it'd be the same year as Two Towers is coming out.
Yeah.
Imagine how different the story would be if Dobby succeeded.
Yeah.
Harry
right.
didn't go to Hogwarts. I mean, Harry's here and he helps and he saves stuff, right?
Mhm.
Like, what happens if he wasn't there? It
Yeah.
still would have happened, right?
Yeah.
Hogwarts
Yeah.
probably would have been destroyed or something.
Yeah.
Here he goes again. Huh. Pretend to be dead. He's a picture kid.
Yep.
Yeah. See, when the basilisk looks at you, you die. That's the thing.
You have to look at it though, right?
Yeah. Well, no. The thing is, if it looks at you, you die. But if you see it not directly, you get petrified. That's the rule.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Norris, when we knew there was a lot of water on the floor right before we found her, she saw its reflection.
Yeah.
So she got petrified. Colin looked at it through his camera and got petrified.
Which ruined his
If you
film.
look at it directly, like me looking at Aaron, like
Eye to eye, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Any part of it? Or like
It's
just
in
its
the
eyes?
eyes. Its
Yeah.
eyes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what it is. I forgot about that earlier.
They have co-ed bathrooms.
They do not. They're in a girl's bathroom right now. This is a bathroom. They can make this kind of stuff here. So it's a haunted bathroom. You know what? Doctor Who has ruined this for me.
Yes.
'Cause
Why?
that's the girl that becomes a fucking slate.
a paver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She has a relationship with that guy.
Yeah. Loving Monsters, right? That
Yeah.
episode?
I fucking hate that episode.
I hate that episode.
fucking hate it.
I hate that shirt I got downstairs.
Look at that pillow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
She blows up the bathroom.
A little.
Yeah. She's.
I like
yeah.
the moon tablecloth there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
The different phases of the moon.
Yeah.
I like his duelist outfit he has on.
His dueling cloak.
Yeah. He has a glove just on one hand.
Well, with a wand, you only need one side, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like fencing.
Mm-hmm.
He looks fancy.
He looks good.
Well, that's what the doublet and everything is reminiscent of, like a dueling doublet.
Oh. Catch. Oh, I caught his blood. Ooh, a Hufflepuff.
Mm-hmm. Kid's got chin.
Yeah,
Got
he
a
does.
chin, man. Yeah.
He's going to be an aristocrat when he goes up.
Snape. Snape is an extremely accomplished duelist. Remember, Snape has always wanted the defense against the dark arts position, so he has a little bit of extra scorn against
Why
Lockhart.
doesn't he take
He,
it?
he can't even really.
Dumbledore won't give it to him.
Oh.
He can't be that good of a duelist, right?
Who? Lockhart?
Yeah.
No, he has a reputation of being one.
Yeah.
Well, why is he so confident here?
He
His-
just
He
has a
believes
show.
the act.
His fame gets him through a lot of stuff. So that spell becomes Harry's kind of like signature spell throughout the series.
Yeah.
Snape taught him.
Does Snape know who he is yet?
Who?
Lockhart, like
That
the
he's a
story.
fraud?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
What about the fact that
He
he's?
can probably read his mind.
Well, yeah, but like,
But yeah, at
The
this
other
point
stuff.
in the story, most people are still like, yeah, he's not as good as he thinks he is.
No.
But they don't have proof.
but
that
he's also a bad guy too, right?
Lockhart.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I mean, kind of, but not. I mean, he's a fraud.
Yeah. He's just a fake in the school.
He's not a
But
good guy.
People are like, you know what? He is kind of like at this point in the school year, people are like, he is weird and he doesn't seem to be as good as he says he is. But he did all these amazing things.
Yeah.
Like there are witnesses that have seen him do this. You know, they
Yeah.
say
It's a great trailer shot right there.
Why doesn't
it was a good trailer shot.
Snape blow the whistle on him?
I mean,
Because he hates whistleblowers too.
yeah, probably. He's not going to directly contradict Dumbledore. You know.
Yeah.
So they can only use Expelliarmus, right?
Oh. He didn't even get to 3. And he used a spell he shouldn't have.
Yeah. His friend's
Why is
laughing.
Snape smiling?
He doesn't like Harry. Seems to me like those spells just did the same thing.
I was about to ask that. I was like, are these spells supposed to do anything different? They just... All 3 of these have done the same thing. They just threw the guys back somewhere.
I love Snape.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a different spell.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Which, this is the point we also learn.
What? Why'd you do
just
that?
Pisses it off.
Well, he just messes up his spells. I think he meant to say, like, I don't know, what's the Latin word? Like,
Something.
like for burning up.
Something.
But instead he said the Latin word for ascend. Like, like Incinder, you know? Maybe something like that.
It's
can't
just
remember exactly
weird.
what it is.
Incendiary instead of incendiary.
Like, I know he doesn't know what he's saying,
Incendiary.
but he just looks like he's possessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dark magic. I mean, what he is saying is, hey, get away from him.
Yeah.
But he's not going like, hey, get away from him. He's literally thinking, get away from him. But
Yeah.
that's how it comes out.
He created that snake out of nothing.
I feel bad.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Like,
It's alive.
are they creating life? Or?
No, it's not a real snake.
Okay.
It's a spell.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there was a real snake, they would have had to have transferred or like teleported it from somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the laws of magic is you can't create life. You can't create like food and calories and
Yeah.
stuff, you know?
Through all that
Parson.
teaching, they never once did any defensive spells against anything.
They didn't block.
Nope.
That was the whole point of what they were supposed to do, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Well, because they put those bitter rivals up there. They started firing spells at each other.
So those first 3 spells, they just send you backwards in different ways. Like one
guess
just
so.
sends you flying backwards. One like flips you head over heels. The other one
Yeah.
spins you in like a rotation.
I never liked that either. I like the spell fighting later, like in the 5th book.
Oh,
when
yeah.
it's, you know, it's described in the book as being more like sword dueling almost,
Yeah.
where they're like, you know, they're not even speaking because they're using unspoken magic.
Yeah.
I like seeing they're like blocking. You
Yeah.
see like the sparks and
Me
stuff
too.
back
Yeah.
and forth, and then you see the lasers.
Yeah. But nothing beats Dumbledore versus Voldemort.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, in the Ministry?
Yeah. Until, you know, I mean, I'm not absolutely loving the Fantastic Beasts movies, but I'm really curious to see what they do if they get to Grindelwald versus Dumbledore.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
You think we'll get to that?
I hope so. I mean, that's what the idea is, I think, right?
Yeah.
They're doing like
Like,
5 movies.
I'm
I
not in
don't-
love with them. I like them. I'm not in love with them like I am these movies.
Yeah.
But there's some cool stuff. Like, I like the doing stuff.
Yeah.
And
See,
things
I don't
like
know
that.
what the storyline's supposed to be there, but I thought like the way it's going, Dumbledore can't fight Grindelwald. You need to
Yeah.
have Newt.
Yeah, that is the case. It's just that it's not that he. I mean, it
He
is
won't.
now.
He
can't.
won't. Yeah.
See, I
Yeah.
thought we were getting like Newt versus Grindelwald is what
Yeah.
I was looking forward to.
Yeah,
So I'm like, that
I
should be
mean,
fun.
we know in these stories it's written about Dumbledore's great battle with Grindelwald in the 40s. So it will happen.
So we will get to
Yeah.
that at some point.
But-
Before World War II.
Yeah, but in
Yeah.
the new Fantastic Beasts movies, don't we have like a blood pact and stuff now, like where they can't fight each other?
Yeah.
So that has to be broken, obviously.
But he got that one thing from
Mhm.
him because of that Nephilim.
Yeah,
Nephilim?
Nephilim.
Is that what called?
I think so.
The little mole people thing.
Oh, Niffler.
Niffler.
Nephilim. I was gonna say, aren't they the
Nephilim.
children of angels and
Yeah.
men?
They are.
Nephilim.
Yeah, Nephilim.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
of.
Yeah. I was like,
Supernatural.
what are we talking about?
Yeah. So everybody thinks that Harry is the one that's hurting people, if only because he can speak to snakes and he'd be a dark wizard.
So just because of that, he's bad?
I mean, that's how rumors start. And
And this is all-
Salazar Slytherin was famous for being a parcel tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is all extended.
I think some of it is extended. Like I said, I think some of these extended stuff is like 2 lines.
Yeah.
Because I remember a little bit of this, but I don't remember this part.
Yeah, I don't remember this shit.
That's a hell of a reach there,
I
right?
know.
He wanted to kill Harry because he would be
Yeah.
the next Dark Lord.
They're kids. I mean, you know, Harry in the first one had this big old conspiracy theory about Snape. Turned out
Yeah.
he was trying to protect people.
Dude, Harry should use that. He should take that and run with it.
Bugbear.
Bugbear.
Yeah, he needs permission.
Yeah.
Because he can't use magic.
Mm-hmm. We learned that basilisk can die at the sound of a rooster
Cock's crow.
crying. Yeah. So,
Basilisk can?
yeah, the big giant snake, if it hears one of those crowing, it dies.
So that's why they're dying?
Yeah. Jenny
It's
is killing them.
Yeah.
Or I should say Tom Riddle is
Yeah.
making Jenny do it.
So what he's been hearing is
A snake.
Voldemort talking to Ginny?
No, he's hearing a snake.
Okay, he's
Yeah.
hearing the... Okay.
Yeah. The snake is going around these pipes throughout the school, and Harry just happens to be hearing it. And no one else can hear
because
it.
of Parcel Mouth.
That's why he's the only one. But it's interesting too because it does kind of sound like Voldemort almost from the first movie, and it's using the same musical theme
Mm-hmm.
that we saw Voldemort last time. Now we're hearing it too.
Yeah.
So nearly headless Nick,
Nearly headless.
he saw it straight on, but he's already dead.
Yeah.
So it becomes petrified.
And luckily,
And then the guy that Harry just attacked with the snake, quote unquote, has also been hit. And he saw the basilisk through nearly headless Nick.
Okay.
Becomes petrified.
Mark my
Filch,
words.
Filch is just like, yep, he's a killer. Just leaves.
Yeah,
They
it's a-
did it.
Like if I thought, oh my god, there's a killer, I wouldn't come out and be like, yeah, you're gonna be paid for this. I'd be like,
It's always these
I
spiders.
wouldn't say anything. I just leave.
I
You know?
wouldn't say anything either.
yeah.
Yeah, spiders flee from it.
Why is there so many spiders?
There's so many spiders everywhere, dude. All the time.
I hate spiders, man.
You know how many spiders we probably have in this building?
You know how many spiders you've eaten while you're asleep because your mouth's open?
Not as many as I know that one. Like not as much as 40 a year. 40
Yeah.
a year. Heard as much less.
How do you heal a ghost from petrification?
Sprinkle out some shit.
Like you don't. He's
Magic.
stuck.
I like that Dumbledore's door is a griffin
Yeah.
door.
What?
That's the password.
The password.
Sherbet lemon.
Man, I would step on a step and ride it up.
Yeah, magical
like that.
escalator,
Yeah.
man.
Shouldn't it be like a phoenix or something?
It's not.
No.
That's there's no order of Phoenix yet.
Well, you got to remember too. The headmaster has been around a lot longer than Dumbledore has.
Is the headmaster always
Position.
a Gryffindor?
No.
Was there ever a Slytherin besides Snape?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, there's been hundreds of them. So,
Yeah. But how do you know?
because wasn't the guy before Dumbledore Slytherin?
I
The
don't
bald guy. I can't remember his name.
Don't know.
I don't know. Was it
Um,
in the
knew-
Fantastic Beasts movie?
No. Dumbledore's headmaster there.
Oh shit! It's before that. All right. Yeah, I forgot. I guess he would be.
It's whenever, I mean, we see him in this. We hear about him in this book because Dumbledore, when we flash back to Tom Riddle, is Transfiguration teacher.
Yeah.
Dumbledore's headmaster in Fantastic Beasts?
No, he's
I thought he was teaching.
Defense against the dark arts. That's right.
Well,
Yeah. I
so-
remember being
so
like,
would it be a
why
s-
isn't he Transfiguration when he's supposed to be? And they changed it for the movie for some reason. But no, the headmaster is like I remember him being bald, but I thought he was a Slytherin too.
Okay. I'm wrong.
That hat sits on that shelf all year, thinking of the next song to sing.
Really?
Because it always sings a song and then sorts them.
Sings a song?
Yeah, we skip it in the movies, but he sings a song. Ah, good looking phoenix, is it?
No.
Can you imagine you're accused of murder and they send you to the headmaster's office and then his bird explodes and you're like left there?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Just caught light.
I mean, he did look pretty bad.
Yeah. It's like an egg.
Oh, he's so cute.
Looks like a chicken.
I really love Fox's theme. We get it a little bit here, then later it comes back in a big bad way.
Mm-hmm.
When I think of this movie, I think of that theme.
That's cool. Here, tears.
Yep.
More chickens.
You know, he still has the chicken.
You don't?
He's still just carrying the same chicken?
Yep. He was on his way here to talk to the professor anyway.
You know, the thing about these movies is like they're taking an already pretty long book and cutting it down more. So all the information that's left in the movie is like stuff you absolutely need to know to finish the plot later, you know? Like even the thing about like, oh yeah, their tears heal wounds. Like we see that later, you know?
Yeah.
You got to implement it at
Like
some point,
I think
you
in the
know?
book it's a little easier to hide those things.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can toss in a lot of
there's so
extra
much.
facts that
Yeah.
don't matter.
I mean, you just get classes, you know?
Yeah.
But like the Mandrake thing happening,
Yeah.
you know, like we didn't have to see that class, but they made sure
Yeah.
that class is the one we saw.
Yeah, because we'll need to know that later. But you know, in the book, we go to 15 classes. You know,
Mhm.
they're just making fun of him.
And then there was what was it from last movie with it was about Longbottom maybe?
But Neville,
Yeah, was it about him and him being? There's something I think about him that we were talking about. I can't remember, but there was like something they implemented that doesn't come back for like another 4 movies or something. I can't remember what it was.
okay,
I wish I could.
yeah, I'm sure you're right. I just don't remember.
Yeah, we talked about something. That was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's weird. We've cut through the year. Like it's winter now,
Yeah.
but I feel like
Yeah.
like nothing's happened. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're still talking about the same
But no,
subject, and it's
yeah.
been probably months.
It's Christmas,
Yeah.
and you know, even Harry is doubting himself now. You know.
So it's been at least a month.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff was extended as well.
Yeah, I think so.
This looks kind of weird.
I think it's awesome.
That's fucking sweet. Yeah.
There was just something about the way it was happening. It kind of looked, I don't know. It just looked fake.
Yeah.
Feels like a Christopher Columbus movie when there's Christmas stuff in it.
Yeah, and the music.
Yeah.
Would have got me.
Yeah, right.
It's a
Damn.
lot of hair.
So you got to eat their hair?
Well, it's got to be in the
You
potion.
put
Yeah.
it into the polyjuice potion.
And it like dissolves or some shit.
All right, there is the architect of Hogwarts.
And he has all of the house animals.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that.
Yeah, it's
crooked.
not even straight.
Yeah.
Crooked.
Like, I would not let that kid be doing magic in this place. I mean, I understand finding a cupcake and eating it, but not if it's floating. If it's on the ground, yes, but it's floating.
Look at these fools.
Oh,
Look how
shit,
much they
man.
already have.
What's wrong with that?
Look at these magical cupcakes. This place gotta be good. Hell yeah.
In the books, J.K. Rowling talks about like their dumb faces as they grab them. It's like she really hates these two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're always like, ooh, they're eating it.
Like a
They're
ti-
always like
it's like
flexing
a
and stuff.
titan.
Are they brothers or something? They look so
No,
similar.
No.
But both of their fathers were Death Eaters as well.
Yeah.
But their fathers Death Eaters?
Yeah.
Do they know that?
The kids?
Yeah.
Probably.
I
don't know.
mean,
Maybe.
they might not know that they're Death Eaters, but they know.
They're an
They know their
Azkaban, right?
beliefs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
It is. Drag him in the closet, make him naked,
Yeah.
steal the clothes.
Crabbe and Goyle are also friends. Like their fathers are friends with
Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Yeah.
That's why when they're at school, they're like watching out for him and stuff.
Yeah.
So, the Polyjuice potion, the way it tastes, I don't know if they really get it clear here in the movie, but the way it tastes is dependent on the person. So if you turn to Harry when they use his disguise,
You mean depending on who you're turning into?
yeah, depending on who you're turning to is
Okay.
depending on that. So like
It's like strawberries.
if
or
you
Harry.
put Harry's in there, like Harry's has like a rich taste to it, But like Crab and Goyle tastes terrible.
Yeah.
When it tastes like crab?
That is terrible, dude. You have to drink the whole fucking thing, though,
Yeah,
don't you?
it's what it looks like whenever you have your smoothies.
Wait, how much? What if you didn't drink it all?
There's micronutrients in there, though. Not hair.
They all just dropped them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna cut their feet on that,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Yeah, shoot.
Nobody
knows.
uses this though.
Oh, Myrtle. When Myrtle gets hurt,
Look at Myrtle Beach.
he's gonna boil into a goyle.
He is.
It's just kind of disturbing,
It is.
you know.
Though I really do like the effect because it's pretty convincing.
Transformation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there, like right in the middle, looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does. It does.
These actors have to be so psyched,
Yeah.
Right.
Like I get to play Harry Potter. I think that's a movie thing too that they don't sound their
Yes.
voices.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
They're supposed to sound like the
Yeah.
people they turn into.
A lot of furries probably like this scene.
This is more convincing than cats.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of furries are like they're casting cats out as like
Really?
Yeah, they don't like it.
Nay.
He just nods.
I'm trying.
That face.
He's impressed.
Malfoy's a little shit.
Wait, so now
man.
it's okay that they can walk around the halls?
It's getting late.
Well, it is getting late, and
God, that looks so comfortable.
Yeah, this is the Slytherin common room.
Yes.
That's the newspaper they read.
idiot.
Right? They are terrible.
They're
They're
so bad.
so bad.
It's one of those things where, like, in movies and television stuff, like, you're so stupid.
Yeah.
You know?
Sounds exactly like Harry. Doesn't even try to hide his voice.
Potter. It's like he can't get it out.
Yeah.
Potter.
I love how he just excuses.
Just takes it.
Yep.
It's not yours? Okay, good. That's
Yeah.
mine now.
Yeah.
Little shit.
I know, right?
It's been an hour already?
Took a while to walk.
Look at me.
Just run out. This is extended.
Yeah.
Is it?
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise, that is weird.
No, I don't
figured
remember.
it is
I've never
kind-
seen that.
No, they just ran back to here.
So they've changed back, but she hasn't?
Mm-mm.
Yep.
A mistake was made. Like how Myrtle's happy.
Yeah.
Someone else is miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it lasts a lot longer, and she has to go to the nurse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they get in trouble for doing that or anything?
No, they cover it up by saying that it was a transfiguration gone wrong or something.
Which,
You figure that would be an issue with, like, trying to fix
Yeah.
it, you know? Like, if you don't
I
know how it happened, then you don't know how to fix it.
Yeah.
right. That's what I would think as well, but it just. Daggone moaning Myrtle.
So good if they just get this whole bathroom by themselves.
Yeah. Well, no one goes there because this stuff happens. It's so funny. This little story
Yeah.
is so funny. This
kinda
actress
scary.
is good. She's a lot older too, isn't she?
Huh?
Like the actress's age.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
In this,
She's
she
like in
was-
her 30s.
Yeah,
That old?
Yeah.
yeah, but she's supposed to be, you know, a student that died.
Yeah.
So Jenny, realizing that the diary was bad, tries to throw it down the toilet and flush it, and it goes through Myrtle's head. She gets pissed off.
She was sitting in the U bin.
She was
of
sitting
the
in the
toilet.
U-bin. Yeah, she haunts the toilet
Minding my own business.
because where she died.
Uh-oh.
She died in the toilet?
Yep.
They talk about the last time 50 years ago a student died. Moaning Myrtle died from,
Yeah.
from the basilisk.
Oh,
Seeing her.
she's the one that died from the Chamber of Secrets?
She says the last thing that she sees before she dies is yellow eyes.
Do they ever say about that in the movie?
Mhm.
We just haven't gotten
Later,
to it yet?
yeah.
It's just that she died in the bathroom then? Is that why she
Yeah.
haunts it?
Yep. And we saw this trophy in the last
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
right beside his dad's Quidditch trophy. I hate wet pages.
Dude, yeah, they
Yeah, that-
suck.
Yeah.
A slap. Who is that ghost?
There's another ghost. I think that would be the thing that bothered me the most.
She has a ghost book.
Just ghosts chilling.
Is that the gray lady?
I think so, yeah.
Does she have the Ravenclaw diadem on him? So, yeah. Movie, Harry just starts writing in it and things start happening. In the book, he drops ink in his bag and it gets over everything except he discovers the diary's fine.
But everything else has ink on it.
So it's absorbing ink somehow.
Yeah.
Why? So here he just like, I'm gonna.
He was just like, I was writing it. I really love the handwriting, the
T looks like a
differences.
J.
I thought it said Tom Riddler.
Edward Nigma.
It's like Ghost Rider. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So is this how Jenny used it?
Mm-hmm. Well, Jenny just sees it and starts writing in it and then starts writing back and develops this kind of friendship. And then eventually, like she says that, I think Tom says, like, she put so much of herself into me, I started putting parts of myself into her.
Yeah.
It's like a Ouija board. No. Yes.
But I can show you.
It's so goddamn mysterious. Like when
Yeah.
you're reading a fucking book for the first time, it's so magical.
Yeah. I especially love it goes to a certain page and then it's such like like this kid had to have been brilliant. I mean, he was Tom Riddle, you know, but like a student made this thing.
Yeah. Just how great of a wizard he was.
Yeah. He pretty much made a pensive
Yeah.
here, you know, and put part of his fucking soul into it. Because that's what we're seeing right here. These are two Horcruxes interacting with each other.
Yeah.
So we're seeing the last time the Chamber of Secrets was open.
50 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
What is the giant pig statue?
I love. This is my favorite actor for him as well, actually. He's like basically a junior here, right? Like
He's a prefect.
Yeah. So he might be like in his 4th or 5th year.
yeah.
So this is the mudblood that died then.
Yeah, Moaning Myrtle. I like how Harry is in color.
Yeah.
But everything else is like.
So right here, this is 50 years ago. In 20 years in the past, he looked like Jude Law. Which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
Like
always
20 years
thought.
before this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that's 70 years before.
Yeah.
Probably a spell.
It's probably.
Magic. It was a rough 20 years.
Yeah. I think that's
Look
the
at
timeline.
Owen and Amber Roo, though.
Yeah, right.
Well, what year are they in?
I can't remember. I think it's the. I mean, right here they're in the early 90s.
Is that what it is?
Well, I mean, the early 90s is when Harry went to school.
Okay.
So 50 years before that would have been the
40s.
40s, and then 20 years before that were the 20s where Fantastic Beasts took place.
Yeah.
Right? I think that's right.
the same question, same response, same look that
Yeah.
Harry gave him.
You could tell Dumbledore knows what's up, or like at least suspects something. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love the idea of him being in color and he's not. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's like Pleasantville.
Yeah.
You ever see Pleasantville? Tobey Maguire.
You know what? I've seen bits and
No.
pieces, but
Fucking
I
awesome.
can't
It's really
put it. I can't put it together.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I remember like
So
liking
good.
what I've seen.
And, yeah, William H. Macy and Jeff Daniels. Not Jeff Daniels. Damn it. Dumb and Dumber. What's his name? Yeah, is it Jeff,
Jeff Daniels?
Jeff Daniels,
Is it
yeah.
Jeff Daniels?
Poor Hagrid.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Whoa. The spider?
What year was Hagrid in when he got expelled? Was it his second year?
Second or third year.
So that means he's 12 or 13 there. Right? He's so big.
Yeah.
So
Half
yeah,
giant.
we knew that Hagrid was expelled. This is why. Whoa. Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
It's weird that Hagrid looked so different back then, but Dumbledore did not.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Could you-
again, he's like 12 or 13 years old.
Yeah.
You know,
You could have just had him like no beard.
Yeah.
You know, Dumbledore with no beard 50 years ago.
they should have had Richard Harris's son, Jared Harris, play him.
They should have.
Would've been
It
great.
would have been amazing.
In the 50 years ago thing.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Fantastic Beasts. I mean,
Oh,
I don't
Infinity.
mind Jude Law. I think he's good what he does, but I just never got any Dumbledore from him, in my opinion.
Felt like Jude Law.
Yeah. I remember reading the first book the first time, being like, "No, I like Hagrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?" Can't believe I ever doubted him. A
Right.
fool little child.
By
I
the way, he
was.
wouldn't have meant to. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, but if he's doing it again, you know.
Yeah.
Once their acne is cleared up for the mandrakes.
Yeah, they need to mature.
So Harry saw spiders before, so it seems like it's just it makes sense. Little spider, big spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also seeing spiders run away from the castle. Is the thing.
No.
There's a little bit of shake to that dolly shot, isn't there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Huh? I never noticed that.
Jeez.
He had it for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the movie.
Hufflepuff, they're gonna play another team.
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
That'll help. Oh.
Aw, man.
Yeah.
We bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty faithful recreation.
Yeah, it's a good mannequin.
Yeah.
So, Aaron, why was she using a mirror?
To see if she looked good. If she looked like a kitty cat anymore.
Yeah, so.
The kitty cats go, ah!
Man, their common room sucks compared to Slytherin.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I mean, theirs is a high tower, and Slytherin's down like in a
Dungeon.
cellar, but still.
It's a bathroom.
Go ahead.
Fucking Salazar Slytherin 1,000 years ago set all this shit into motion. He's just fucking everybody's shit.
Right.
Pisses me off. He's so spiteful.
I know.
I love this cloak.
Me too.
Right.
Like, I'd use it all the time. Stick around,
Well,
look at stuff,
I wouldn't all the time.
listen to things.
Luckily, it's not. It's only invisible on one side because I'd lose it.
Right. Leave it in the middle of the floor and trip
Yeah.
over it.
Bang.
Oh. So Hagrid knows more about this though, right? Or no? Like, does he know what it is?
I mean, Hagrid was blamed for it last time. He doesn't know what it really is.
Okay. Was he
I
expecting
mean-
something to petrify him there? Is that
I
what it
mean,
was?
when you think about it, like he was keeping this monster in Hogwarts. He wasn't with it all the time. He very well could have been the one that was letting it out, you know? And he's like, yeah, I should have been expelled. I was doing that. Those people were hurt, and that woman did die, you know? So Hagrid's been expecting somebody to come. That's why he has his crossbow.
Mm-hmm.
That thing's so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
That is the Minister of Magic.
Oh. Cornelius Fudge.
Good name.
Yep.
I wonder what his polyjuice potion tastes like.
Probably like strawberries.
What does yours taste like, you think?
Mine?
Yeah.
It's probably bitter. No, I'm just kidding. It probably smells like all that coffee that you're never drinking.
Shane would love that.
You would.
Or Monster. Yeah, it tastes like Monster.
Maybe a monster.
What?
Good.
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 So they're taking him because they're blaming him?
Yep.
Cold as a house.
He's just a dick. Look at his stupid bow on his hair.
He's got the exact same costume as he did in Patriot.
Yeah.
Governors?
Mm-hmm.
They have like
a
a- the
school
The
board.
governors of the school. Yeah.
Yeah, Lucius has threatened the other ones to get him to do what he wants. Richard Harris, you know, he didn't know anything about Harry Potter whenever they offered him the role, and he wasn't going to take it. And his granddaughter threatened to never speak to him again if he didn't play it.
Wow.
If he didn't play Dumbledore?
If he didn't play Dumbledore, because he got offered. I just think it's a funny little story. I love this. I love this. Look at this. He's looking right
at him.
Which makes you think too, like, how did he do that? Because you could say, well, he's powerful and he can see through an invisibility cloak, maybe. But this is a deathly hollow.
Yeah.
Like it's Death's invisible cloak, so it's impenetrable, you know. So he had to have just smelled them somehow,
maybe sense their thoughts.
Maybe.
Can Dumbledore read minds?
Kinda.
I say, could he sense like a mind thing then?
Maybe. But I mean, the cloak is supposed to be like untraceable. It makes you untraceable. So I don't know how he did it. Maybe just guessing, you know? If I knew somebody was walking around in a visibility cloak, I'd just be like looking at corners, being like,
right.
So, he's saying like, if someone wanted to do something, just follow the spiders?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what Hagrid said.
And Fudge looks at him like, "You're mad."
You know, Hagrid didn't give him he wasn't given a chance to explain what had happened, so he's gonna, all right, well, you guys need to go get it explained. Follow the spiders and you'll get your explanation.
Yeah.
Because the spiders
Why
get
would
the spiders
Hagrid send them to their death?
Well, he doesn't think of them as monsters, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better keep that cloak.
He has to know that they can be dangerous, so.
Oh,
Yeah, but
he doesn't.
he sees the good in them.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
because
sees only the good in them.
he's a giant. You know, he
Yeah.
sees the good in himself.
Fangs going with him?
Yep.
But he's a coward.
He is a coward.
What?
And then Ron is deathly afraid of spiders.
His voice here
It's really
is-
cracking.
It's really cracking. Yeah. I'm glad my voice never cracked like this.
Yeah, I don't think mine ever did that either.
Mine either.
Fucking Aaron. It still cracks.
Doesn't crack.
This is just some scary shit.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would follow spiders into a dark forest.
I think Return of the Jedi was filmed in this forest, by the way.
Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
You mean like wasn't that filmed over in like by California? The redwood trees?
Was it? I thought it was filmed here somewhere.
I mean, I don't know where they filmed this.
I don't know. I thought this was a sound set.
Oh, the feral car is back.
See, this is extended because the car doesn't actually come back in the theatrical release until they're escaping.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The forest has turned it wild.
How does that oh man. So it can run without gas if it needs to?
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't need gas.
Well, the engine was sputtering.
Maybe it was angry. You know, maybe it's like a personality thing. So it was just like, get out of here.
You know what? Like, why are they even walking on the spiders, you know?
Well, they're following the trail.
I'd get, like, on each side of the trail.
Yeah, but you can see it's like it's on the
Look,
roots
there's
over
spiders
there.
over there,
It's
spiders
on
over
the
there.
trees.
Spiders everywhere.
Like it's they're just going the easily passable path.
It's just a this is one of the most horrifying scenes in Harry Potter.
This is like Shelob's lair of Harry Potter.
These are just the normal spiders.
I know.
Fang's just leading the way.
Yep.
It's like the Congo spiders, Eric.
Ugh, fuck. I hate these like trapdoor
Oh, look.
spiders.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. You walk over them, they pull you into a
They
little tunnel.
take birds and shit.
See those two little things over there on
Yeah.
the right? Just as they're about to move.
Yep. There's another set right there.
Yeah.
You notice those ones easier, I think, than the
Yeah.
the first two.
Now, Eric, are they on location here or is this a set?
It's like a set to me.
All of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, especially with the big animatronic.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Oh damn, it can talk.
that one can.
Yeah.
You know, Hagrid comes and visits him. You know.
Yeah.
Why do they make stomping noises?
It's huge.
It's a spider. They don't stomp.
This one does.
You know how fast that thing would be if it's that big?
Yeah.
I mean, this one's pretty old too.
Yeah.
Poor Ron. It's like the worst thing. It's like Aaron meeting Needles
Yeah.
and their giant needle.
The
lord.
sidekick from Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Wonder who does the voice of this.
Yeah.
Is there like a backstory on that, Eric? Aragog?
I mean, that's about as much
That's about
backstory
it,
as we
yeah.
have in the books.
So where do those spiders come from then? What distant land?
I'm not sure.
It could have been like United States or something, right? That could
I'm sure
still be
J.K.
Disneyland.
Rowling has
Australia.
thought it up. Yeah, I believe that.
It's definitely Australia.
You should have an accent though.
Well, he's raised here.
So it's Julian Glover is
Holy
who does
shit.
it. So the guy from Indiana Jones.
And also, Grandmeister Pycelle.
Yeah, and Admiral.
I'd say the voice sounded kind of familiar, but I'm like,
Yeah.
not sure what it is.
Damn.
That is such a sweet man.
Gosh.
What?
Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.
Man, they
Like,
need to quit going in
jeez.
this forest.
Imagine being ripped apart by all these spiders and her fangs jab into your stomach.
He's got a broken wand.
I'd be fucked. I'd be
Jeez,
like,
look
all
at them
right.
all. Yo, the car.
They would have been dead.
This is crazy, dude. Get the fuck in the car, man.
This thing's a hero.
It is.
Go Fang.
Could it be?
The car came to save him.
It is.
Ronnie Exame.
There's a hole in the back. These are huge.
Arania Exame, I think, is a movie-only spell.
Okay.
Oh, we got some air.
So that's the one thing I don't like in the movies, because the way you talked before, it didn't seem like the books did it. But like
Yeah.
Ron being like, "Slugs in your mouth, curse."
Yeah.
Look at
you
that
know?
shit, dude.
That is terrifying.
What'd you say, Aaron?
Just like the spells and stuff. Like Ron's spells never seem to be like Latin based. They're just like, make this book fly. You know.
Yeah.
He's going like, stop, stop, stop.
Yeah,
you know?
I always like them having like that Latin-y base kind of thing. If that's
Me
the
too.
if that's the ruling that they're gonna go with, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's also not like he doesn't pay attention in class a lot.
Yeah, but I
Well,
feel like
he takes it for granted.
I feel like they shouldn't work then. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
it's based on like, but
Oh,
of course,
a lot of times they don't.
Yeah.
I mean the slug one
Yeah.
worked. It just his wand was broken. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where
There's some amount of like mental command over your wand
look,
as well.
I hate how fast they are. I hate it.
Man,
Like
that's
the
probably
size
what
of-
they probably be that fast, dude.
Like fucking dogs.
Easily.
It's a good thing this feral car was here.
You
Flying
don't want to
gear.
fly again? Fuck that.
There are so many.
Use
How
the
does
clutch,
Yeah.
man.
I was gonna
Use
say
the
it-
clutch. Oh.
It's so close to like the Hogwarts, you know?
Yeah, like it'd be a
Yeah, what if they
Like an
just...
invasion.
It's a forbidden
Like-
forest.
Exactly.
There's a reason it's forbidden.
What if all of them just came and attacked the castle?
Fortunately, Hogwarts has defenses against those kind of things.
Man,
It's
that
like, you're
hits
like an
hard.
enemy borders right there, you know?
Yeah. They send kids in there for detention
It's supposed
They
to
do?
be a punishment.
When?
in the first movie.
Yeah. Remember when Ron and Hermione and Malfoy and everybody went in there?
Oh, yeah.
Bye, car. Thank you for saving us.
That car just lives in the forest now.
So much worse for wear. I love that door is just swinging.
Hagrid didn't do it.
Is this when you were like, oh, I doubted my why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that shot. It's a good one.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you think?
I think so.
Yeah,
I didn't think about that.
Aaron,
nice.
shut the fuck up.
This is our thing.
I remember in a book, it felt like she was petrified forever.
She was. She was
Yeah.
petrified for
It
like
was-
the
it-
last half of the book.
Yeah, it was like she wasn't in the book.
All the shit was going down.
No one checked her hand.
Right.
All that time.
You know what I can't believe? I can't believe she ripped a page from
Yeah.
out of a book. I always thought the movie version was too big. Of
The basilisk?
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be a giant snake, but I always thought like it more like a. I mean, I think it's cool looking,
More
like the design.
like an anaconda or something
yeah,
like
like
that.
I really like the design. I just think it's like a dinosaur big, you know,
Yeah.
in the movie.
I imagine it as like an anaconda. Like it just makes sense. Like it stay hidden so
yeah,
well,
and
and
it
it's
needs
not
to be,
that huge.
It needs to go through the pipes of
Yeah.
Hogwarts. Like, how the hell does that thing go through the pipes?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nearly hellish.
Yeah, so she found out what was happening and then started looking around corners with it. And Harry just went full Batman here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean, he has no proof of any of that, really, right?
No. Other than circumstantial.
That's weird how it cuts across the picture and the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pipers.
I knew it said
Pipers?
pipes, but it looked like it said
Didn't
pipers.
it look like it said pipers?
Yeah, it did.
And they're putting everything together now just because they figured out basilisk.
Well,
Yeah.
they do it pretty quick, and I think it's better explain in the book, but I
In
mean,
the
it still
movie, they
works.
gotta,
It
like,
still
hurry up
works.
and
Yeah,
wrap it up.
it works.
It just happens to be like everything we've heard just happens to fit for the conclusion of the story, you know? And there's a lot of shakiness in this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just everything's lit by candlelight, and I'm just seeing a lot of candle flicker.
Like
but
flicker and stuff.
this guy, man,
Jeez, really? I would not claim that.
that's what he does.
It looks like they're about to laugh.
Getting ready.
Getting ready.
Yeah, Kenneth Branagh, that's his name. I couldn't remember his name.
Kenneth Branagh.
Who?
Yeah.
Gilderoy?
Lockhart.
Gilderoy, yeah.
Gilderoy?
Gilderoy.
Gilderoy?
Yeah.
Gilderoy.
Her skeleton will lie.
You just figured fucking Albus is badass enough to open that fucking thing, even by force.
He doesn't know where it is.
Just start fucking blowing shit up, man.
And he's gone, too.
Yeah.
Dumbledore, they sent him away.
Yeah, fuck.
You might have been in the bathroom.
Maybe, yeah.
Look at him.
He's trying to leave. He had a wig he just threw in his case.
He's so unsubtle.
Hmm.
Won't
He
even
doesn't
fight
even
children.
try. Yeah.
She's just mooning. Dude, that has to fuck with like the teachers of Dumbledore, especially like the ghost of this
Girl
kid
that you
under
couldn't
your
protect.
charge died
Yeah.
and just is
It's a constant
miserable
reminder.
forever.
So, are
You
the,
would think so, yeah.
the rules of the ghosts, are they all ghosts that have died here? Or why are the
I
ghosts
don't
here?
think so. I think
No.
only
Like,
she's the
I understand her being here,
Yeah.
and that makes sense, but like, why is nearly headless Nick here?
It's just a place they can be out and open and people don't get freaked out. You
Yeah.
know?
I love her delivery.
Yeah,
on
she is-
A lot of
she's
these lines.
great.
She's great.
Go away. You know, one thing I don't get, like,
Ron's holding him hostage.
Hogwarts was built 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Slytherin built the school, 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
That means he made the Chamber of Secrets in the bathroom, but there was no plumbing originally in Hogwarts. It wasn't introduced until later.
Exactly.
So that means that there had to have been another heir of Slytherin come and update, like, the entrance to the chamber, right?
Which
Maybe
I mean,
that was Tom.
We know Hogwarts has rearranged itself in the
Yeah,
past.
true.
Maybe it was still hidden when they
Yeah.
rearranged it and it just made a new entrance.
Yeah.
So the bathroom they've been in this whole time has been the entrance.
Yeah.
That's convenient. Good thing
Yeah.
they made this set.
Open.
But you would have figured they would have seen something being in here all this time, right? Because no one else comes in here.
Yeah, but they're
It's
never
so
in here
subtle.
whenever the snake comes out.
Yeah.
And it makes sense that Myrtle died where it would come out. And
That
she sees
snake
it,
would
you
make
know?
such a ruckus going through the halls.
I think the big one would, yeah.
Yeah.
The castle is also a gigantic place.
It is. It's always rearranging and everything. Students aren't allowed out at night. He tried to run.
To leave these kids.
They pushed him backwards into that thing.
It's kind of evil, isn't it?
He doesn't fit the code,
I really like his robes. I think they're cool looking.
They
They
just
are
jump.
great.
How would I just jump in a hole?
Fuck no.
How you get out? What's down there? You don't know.
Yeah.
She's so creepy.
Yeah.
Now, one of my fan things is I've always wondered, like when I was reading the 5th book and they're looking for a place for the Dumbledore's army to train in, right?
Should have been down there.
I always thought, why don't they use the Chamber of Secrets? It's a gigantic place that Harry can only
It's
Harry
the
can
only
open,
one. Yeah.
You know? Instead, they find the room of retirement, which is still really cool.
Yeah.
Or requirement, I mean.
Yeah.
Which is still really cool. But I always thought, like, use the Chamber of Secrets. No one can get there.
I love how
Only you.
Filch is trying to find them. He cracks me up.
What kind of bones are those?
It's like rats and stuff. I mean, that thing had to eat.
Yeah. I mean, they come down here and
Yeah.
they immediately get killed, even if he doesn't eat them.
Daylight.
Oh, look at that skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Fuck this place, man.
What's that Titanoboa? You seen that thing?
No.
Yeah, it's like the biggest fucking snake we've ever found.
Oh, like a prehistoric snake?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gigantic.
I mean, they look like that.
They're like this.
yeah.
That guy's so useless.
Imagine running from that thing.
Oh no, he has a wand. This guy, man.
So this is evil.
Yep.
Hit his head even.
And we don't see him in the movies again, but we do see him in the books years later. He is brain damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And lives in a psychiatric ward.
Yeah, he is heavily.
Makes like
brain
he
damaged.
lives there. Oh, he chose to live there. You know?
Is this the last time we see him in the movie there?
Yeah. Well, no. It's the last time we see him in this movie. He doesn't appear again. But he appears again in the 5th book when they go and visit a place. He like goes around and signs people's stuff. He doesn't really know why.
He's just
People
signing
like this.
Yeah. Hello. He's so friendly.
And if he didn't have enough brain damage.
He's a
Yeah.
bro.
That shit
I
doesn't
mean-
work, man. You kill people when you do that.
Yeah.
Why do you knock him
People
out?
are always getting like hit with guns and stuff, and they just it's a off button.
Yeah.
Like, that's brain damage. You're killing people.
Yeah.
How many times Lana Lang got knocked out?
Many times.
Brain damaged. I like this lock. It's really cool.
Yeah, it is a cool looking lock.
So how many Horcruxes are there?
8 total.
8.
He only meant to make 7.
Yeah.
I was-
He didn't know about the 8th.
I don't know if these 7 locks here of this snake had any like relation to that kind of thing.
I mean,
or anything.
7 is a magical number. This is why he makes 7.
There's also an 8th that slithers around the outside. Round the outside. Round the outside.
Do you know what song
The
it's
inside
from?
of that door looks like the Goku's mark.
On his.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, doesn't
It
it?
does.
On his
It's like,
gi.
it looks like King Kai's thing.
It does, yeah.
It's not, but I've always thought that. Every time I seen it, I've been like, Goku, Goku.
I was looking it up actually. It does.
It'd be a fun thing, like someone's a Dragon Ball
Right.
fan and they just toss that in there.
Yeah, Akira Toriyama watches like, motherfucker.
We need to create a website where we see these things.
Yeah.
And like put them all on there.
Now, this is a set. This is a badass set too.
Yeah.
it is.
Now, this is in Romania. What are you talking about?
This looks like a place that Slytherin would make, doesn't it? All these
Yeah.
snakes.
So what was the purpose of it?
To house the monster.
But why?
Because Slytherin only wanted to bring purebloods to
Yeah,
school.
he didn't want
and
any.
the other three were like, no, anybody that has magical ability, we will teach.
Yeah.
So,
talking about that.
I mean, he never came out and like went against them, but in spite, he put this monster here to kill mudbloods.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he tried to, but he was unable to convince the other three.
Yeah.
But it isn't just kill mudbloods, right?
Well,
Everybody that's been attacked has been.
Oh, how does it know?
Jenny's
in
pure
Mudblood?
blood, but it's different because he's possessed her.
Yeah. Since he's actually taken control of her, he can.
However, she was targeted for being a family of people that do like muggles.
Yeah.
Lucius did that. Another interesting thing is that Tom probably can use his wand pretty well because the tail feather comes from the same phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, Filch's cat's a weird one.
Well, it's because he's a squib.
The cat isn't.
I know, but
That's just petty then.
it is.
Fuck with this guy's cat.
Yeah, it is.
That's what Aaron would do.
You've killed my
Kill
cat.
a cat.
Oh, come on. I've seen you do it.
Myrtle's like, my head.
So does that Tom Riddle know everything that's happened?
No, he didn't.
He just
Jenny
knows-
told him.
Oh.
So he doesn't know that he kills them and everything else?
No, he has no idea why those things happen.
This part of his soul was split before Harry was even.
I just wasn't
conceived
sure
or
if
anything.
the knowledge still...
No.
Okay.
Jeez.
Can you imagine if Shane, if you had preserved your 16-year-old self?
Well, couldn't bench very much
Yeah.
compared to now. Just a way to think about.
I know. Like,
That needs to be like a web series episode. That needs to be a web series episode.
Yeah, but you have to kill someone to make yourself 16 again.
I know, but we'll change it though.
Man, I remember this shit blowing my fucking mind.
In the fucking
Yeah.
book, bro.
Yeah.
Dude. Because in the book it writes it like it's like, yeah. I need to take Shameful Mono Farley and do something with it.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Like, he even has I am.
It kind of bails you out though.
Yeah, I know. But I bet you when J.K. Rowling was doing this, she was like, God, all right, what's his middle name going to be? Marvolo.
Yeah.
See, Tom Riddle. Okay, what letters do I still need? Let's make a middle name out of that. Yeah, earlier I looked because I saw on the back of the diary thing he said Malvo, whatever
Yeah.
it was, and I was like, "That's a weird
Yeah,
middle
it's a
name."
weird name.
Then I was sitting, I'm like, Voldemort, okay, and I'm like,
Yep.
the letters don't line up for just Voldemort. I don't understand. The Phoenix is back. Is that the theme you're talking about?
Yep. I love it.
Yeah, it actually sounds kind of John Williamsy.
It just brings him a hat.
Well, cool. Thank you. Dumbledore knows he's there. Dumbledore just knows all these things.
Fox nose.
Cellophane.
Cellophane.
Should have been my name.
Oh, shit. And you can't look at it either, you know?
Well, and you can't look at the reflection either,
Yeah.
right?
It would petrify you. That thing is so fucking big.
Yeah.
How can Tom Riddle look at it?
Huh?
Why can Tom Riddle look at it?
Why can't he what?
Why
Tom
can't
Riddle.
he look at it?
He's
Oh, well, he's a memory.
but before
I don't know.
He's so powerful, I guess.
I mean, it has to look you in the eyes, too. He can command it not to look it in the eyes.
Maybe.
Fox comes in clutch here, man.
Fuck
why doesn't
yeah,
it,
he does.
Why doesn't it get petrified?
He's not looking at him in the eyes. He's closing his eyes, Aaron. And now he's ripping his eyes out. It's not like if you see its tail and you get petrified. It's only if you look at
the
its
eyeballs.
eyes. Thank God for that bird. Came in
Right?
here, took its eyes.
Yeah, they can sense heat, man.
Yep.
Imagine fucking big Titanoboa chasing after you.
Be fucking
Run,
dead.
rats, run! Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, that's a real thing there, right there.
Yeah.
Huh. I like that as it backs out, it bumps its nose on like the wall.
Yeah.
This shot was in the trailer, I remember.
Oh, okay.
I remember being like, man, that thing looks so much bigger than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just standing there.
He's not fully formed yet. Yeah.
His 16-year-old self.
And see this, I remember like reading this for the first time. We didn't know that he was a Horcrux, you know, that it's
Yeah.
actually part of Voldemort's soul.
Yeah.
That's a shitty looking sword.
Luckily, Godric wasn't very tall, I guess. It's a
Yeah.
short sword. I want to climb up there, man.
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Hey, you just can't dodge.
Right? Good thing it moved at the last second.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
It was going
It's not
right
that
for him.
he didn't dodge, it just
No.
missed.
It's blind.
I would just
I'd
fall
be
on the
more
ground.
concerned about being blind than I would be chasing that kid, you know?
Yeah.
He's doing what he was told.
I love the animatronic one. That one. That's so cool
Yeah.
looking.
Looks really good.
I don't think he hit it once.
No. He's not a swordsman.
There you go.
That's a manly thing to do
My
right there.
sword goes up.
Oh,
He's that big and he's poisonous, you know?
So a cool
And-
thing to consider is that you can only destroy a Horcrux with a couple things. So technically, Harry is kind of invincible, you know, because he can only be killed by certain things. But a Basilisk Fang can destroy a Horcrux, so he could have died here.
Yeah.
You know, when you consider like the loopholes of the revelations of the latest books. You know?
Yeah. Man, it's cool looking. Imagine the evil, like to have that hatred and keep it hidden and be so committed to it.
I know.
Little girl.
He's just lucky.
He's so lucky.
Yeah.
He happened to be able to destroy that thing with one thing that could destroy it.
Like, I would have tried the sword first.
I would have tried the sword too, yeah.
I would have tried taking my wand back.
And the sword would have worked
Yeah.
because it's been infused with basilisk venom.
Yeah.
So it's not just the fang; it's also the venom that can hurt people.
Yeah.
It
Like
specifically the venom.
The
yeah.
Horcruxes.
The Horcrux. Yeah.
It's a magical venom.
So Harry's not out of the woods because he still has the venom in him,
Yeah.
which the venom is what could kill him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Harry's just lucky that he didn't kill what was left of Ginny that was still in Tom Riddle.
So the best thing there is that the two things he had to stab that both could have
Yeah.
stopped Tom Riddle.
Could have destroyed the Horcrux. Yeah.
How the hell is she gonna get out?
Yeah, they couldn't get out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just rocks. Just move the rocks.
I mean, how did he get in?
How do you go up though?
How does
You
the
gotta
bird,
go up.
where'd the bird come from?
he flew in
He
from one of
flies.
those holes.
That looks so much better than that first one we saw,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Remember the only other
Aw.
fucking thing we learned about phoenixes?
Yep.
Why is it crying?
He's sad because Harry fucked
They can
up.
cry in, they can cry in command, you know?
Because he only watched this movie once, Aaron. That's why he's crying. Could have helped his box office.
I like how they're intelligent too.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent. They're like dragons.
What about the venom?
Fixed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Magic tears, Aaron.
I'm saying the tears. I understand the wound, but
Magic.
There
It's in
was
the
venom
bloodstream. No,
There's
the tears
venom
are in the bloodstream too.
soaked into his blood.
They're magic.
They can also.
Jesus, this thing's strong.
Well, they said earlier too. It can carry very heavy loads.
Yep.
Yeah. Everything
It's carrying
that
4
you need,
people.
everything I needed to say, it said.
Yeah. I like how Lockhart's like, this is just like magic because he's forgotten that magic exists. Dumbledore's back.
I thought he got suspended.
He did. What? What?
That is a torturous thing to do, man.
I know. He's such a dick sometimes.
It's like last year, you know? Like Slytherin won. But
Well done, Slytherin.
I wish that they like. I want to see the scene where they take out Tom Riddle's and break it in half and burn it. You know,
the what?
Tom Riddle's special accommodation ward. You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause he
yeah.
After they
framed Hagrid.
realized.
Yeah.
Did he got that because of
for setting up
blaming
Hagrid. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's why Hagrid got expelled.
Yeah.
Yep.
What, can he go back to school now?
I think it's too late, and I think he's set in his ways. Yeah, Dumbledore didn't do shit. Fox brought it.
Fog's like, hey, go on.
Yeah, Dumbledore wasn't here.
Yeah, he said he was the greatest wizard.
Will someone please answer this question?
I.
I wonder if J.K. Rowling had it in mind what really happened when she was writing these scenes.
Like at this point here,
I mean, I
did she know he was going to be a Horcrux?
Like Horcrux, that stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. Like if she knew like there's a piece of Voldemort's soul in her.
Yeah, I don't know if she knew that.
She's like, I transfer some powers. I don't know.
I feel like she knew a lot of it.
It's magic.
She claimed to have known the ending.
Yeah.
She said the middle, she, didn't know.
At this point here, books and movies, is Horcrux mentioned at all with the diary and all that kind of stuff?
No.
That's just
Not
kind
at
of like,
this point.
That's not even mentioned to the 6th book.
so just like, hey, there's a diary, and so I,
I mean,
wonder
she
if
could have had the idea, just not the name.
I wonder if she
you
had
know?
idea, yeah.
That's a cool name, Horcrux.
Yeah. Choices.
There's a bravery, right?
Mhm.
Isn't that Gryffindor?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
I
just,
didn't-
it's just stored in that hat?
No,
You have to be brave.
it just comes to him.
So the sword appears to a
Yeah.
person who needs it.
This is Godric Gryffindor's hat as well.
Hmm.
Oh, you just got me in trouble, kid.
Oh,
You dumbass.
You're right. You never point and say, "Hey,
That's-
it's you."
Yeah.
Whenever the cops bring the other guy in.
Yeah.
I love how Dumbledore's like, they're under the impression. He's not accusing them. You know?
yeah.
Look at that lighting.
It's like shadow, light, shadow.
He's gripping that sword so tight his hands are bleeding again.
Oh, yeah.
I love that Dumbledore's not
Oh.
afraid to say his name like everybody
Yeah.
else. Even his
Well-
servants are afraid to say his name, you know?
Last time he chose to act through somebody else.
He's such a rat.
He is. He's a double rat.
Like, hey, that. That's such a good answer.
Ah, that little shit. Look at him.
Right.
I love Dumbledore's
They're like,
smile
"Damn,
there
that's
too.
good."
Like, yes.
That's why the sword came to him.
Come, Dobby.
We're leaving.
Why do you bring his house elf? Jeez.
It's crazy, dude.
Well, in the book, Dobby's trying to shine his shoes. He left in a hurry.
Oh, so
Dobby
he's
came
like
with
trying
him.
to still do it.
Yeah.
That makes I like that. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Here he's just kind of there. Hmm.
I feel like this is like the letter of the law type deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it wouldn't work because the attention isn't there.
If Dobby believes it works, it worked.
Yep.
Well, if Dobby's crazy and he gives him like a fucking,
He's
like a
fucking
meatloaf.
elf magic, man.
You know what I mean?
I love how Dobby's looking for every
Yeah.
excuse. He immediately like starts looking through the book.
Come, Dobby. Mm.
Oh.
Gave him a sock. What?
Son of
It's so good.
You little shit.
I love that he keeps his wand and his cane.
Yeah. He's gonna fucking kill him.
Did he say Avada?
That's what it
Yeah.
sounded like, yeah.
Damn. Damn. Man, they're strong. And they're servants? Why are they servants?
Dobby could have beat him anytime he wanted to. Sticky. Yeah. He's so good.
Yeah.
It's weird. Him and Dumbledore both have like this kind of
Yeah.
soft-spoken,
Yeah.
whispery voice, but his seems so much sinister, while
Yeah.
the other one seems so much,
Yeah.
I don't know,
Calming. and
Yeah.
wise.
In
and-
control.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. So the next time we see Dobby, and we don't see him until one of the final movies, and you see him again in the 5th book. Dumbledore has employed him to work at Hogwarts. He pays him like $5 or something like that, because he's like, I don't want to ask for too much, but he's free, and he also collects clothes, so he wears
Just
any
random
like
shit.
he's like Joey from Friends when he's wearing all the clothes, except he also wears the original sock Harry gave him. So it's like one dirty old sock and then like a crazy
Yeah.
amount of clothes all the time.
Yay, Hermione's fine. Oh, they have Ron's show first there, huh?
Uh-huh.
Where's Colin?
I've never ran to a friend and hugged.
I want to
hugged
run
this
to
ever.
Colin and hug him and have him take a picture of us. Nearly had his nick. I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, in the last shot right there, when she was running up there, you could see what's his name in the background.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
Why was it so awkward?
They like each other.
Yeah. Why do you think she hugged him first? Doesn't work.
All that food. You see those ribs?
Fuck yeah.
Jesus.
I love that name because she's like the gardener.
Cutting up those little babies.
They're teenagers at that point
Yeah.
because they're waiting for them to mature.
They got to get.
They had to
through
get rid of their acne.
Yeah, they
what
had to
do
get
they-
through their acne.
What do they look like at that point?
I don't know. Those fuckers are clapping,
Yeah. That's a hell of a thing.
Dang.
Everybody gets an automatic pass.
People go fucking crazy in my school. That
Fuck yeah,
Hermione's
dude.
like,
People
oh,
be
no.
crying and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hermione's upset that the exams are canceled.
Yeah,
She's like,
she
oh
is.
man, come on.
Yeah. Oh,
Felt. No, I thought it was Filch.
I love this moment. This is my moment, like when Aragorn bows to the hobbits.
Right.
This one always gets me too. He's such a good dude. He's framed. Fucking Weasley out.
It'd be terrible if they released the wrong
Right?
prisoner.
Beatrix Lestrange is out.
Fuck.
And dude, Azkaban sucks.
That's like a federal pounding ass
Yeah.
prison. It's the only one. You know what I mean?
Like there's no joy. Like the Dementors are around you all the time.
Yeah. He's a giant man.
Look at all those peas.
Look at all those chicken legs.
Peas and carrots.
Look at those rolls, Rick.
Are you crying, Eric?
A little tiny bit. That's why I
Yeah.
said this
It's
is
a really
a
good moment.
This is a moment for me where, this man's been
dragged through the dirt.
Dragged through the dirt. You know, everybody believe he killed somebody.
This is like they just
Dumbledore
reuse
fought for him
the
his whole
plot
life.
for the hurricane with Reuben Hurricane Carter. You know.
Yeah, like shit started happening, and the president of magic came and took him away. You know?
Yeah, right.
'Cause they're like, well, it's obviously Hagrid. I told you Dumbledore shouldn't have kept him all these years.
Those little shits still don't clap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look,
No,
even Slytherins. Even some of the Slytherins are doing it.
Yeah. Draco had to pull Goyle down.
It's like a big Mr. Rogers, you know.
I
There
know.
he is, the cameraman.
Yeah.
Colin.
Like she's crying.
He's crying, I'm crying, we're all crying. Dumbledore's crying inside. Madame Sprout's crying. Her eyes a little lazy, but she's probably crying.
Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
She has piercing eyes. They're not lazy at all.
And see, it's Hagrid waving to children again. Well, I said last time I love that part. I love it this time too.
Yep. I remember reading the books,
Great shot too.
looking at Hermione's name, and like I definitely didn't pronounce it that way.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
until the
yeah.
movie came out.
Well, that's why in the fourth book they have Victor Crumb, who can't really speak very well.
yeah.
He says like 4 different versions, like Hermione, you know?
and they say
And
it
it was-
phonetically.
Yeah, and it was J.K. Rowling being able to say, this is how you say it.
Yeah.
Because so many people were confused. So, all right. That is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which, I mean, it's not my favorite of the Potter movies, but it has a hell of an ending.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I mean, they just literally get better and better, except
yeah.
for maybe
Yeah, I mean,
part A of 7, maybe.
yeah, I mean, I don't love Half-Blood Prince, but it had some great moments. in it.
Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah,
That's my favorite one.
really.
Besides B of 7.
3 is my favorite. The next one we'll be watching is my favorite.
Yeah, I love.
Yeah,
and
the
the
next
Half-Blood
one-
Prince book is my favorite too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the book is one of my favorites, but the movie I felt was a little, I don't know, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It left out some other things
Yeah.
that I thought were really cool
Yeah.
in the plot. But yeah, definitely Prisoner of Azkaban
Yeah.
is my favorite.
I'm curious on, like, I felt like Snape was kind of missing a bit.
He was.
Like he wasn't
Yeah.
really around. He was in some scenes.
Yeah.
But then there's like scenes where like a lot of the teachers are there.
Yeah.
And Snape's not there.
Yeah.
And it kind of felt
He just
weird.
got a lot of focus last movie. I think they were kind of stepping away from him a bit.
Like I didn't see him at all in that ending scene.
Yeah.
I feel like in one of these movies he's barely in it.
Mm.
Can't remember.
He's barely in 7.
So yeah, that was our commentary. I'm sure we'll be doing 3 at some point here soon.
Yeah, just go
So-
vote for it, man. I can't wait to get through these.
Yeah. Make sure you go
they're
to
a lot of fun.
patreon.com/blindwave. You can vote for the next commentary.
Mhm.
You can also vote for future movie reactions
Yeah.
that we've been covering as well.
Yep.
And you can see the next movie reaction right now over at patreon.com as well.
Absolutely. And this is the last time we're watching Chris Columbus and Richard Harris as Dumbledore.
Yeah.
He does pass away
Aw.
shortly before this is released. So
Yeah.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll be getting a new Dumbledore and a new director next time.
Did he? What did he pass from? Do you guys know?
I think it was. I'm not sure exactly.
I wasn't sure if it was
but-
like a expected kind of thing or if it
Yeah.
was like just it came out of nowhere.
No, I
you
think
know?
it was natural causes, but still, anyway. So yeah, we'll be having that next time, and we hope to have you guys back here next time as well. Okay, so we'll see you then. Later.
Bye-bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to go over to patreon.com/blindwave where you can vote in the poll and also see the next reaction that's already there as well. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our movie content that we've been covering, as well as all of our other reaction videos, reviews, podcasts, and more.